3 balconies, and there's 2 guards posted on each of the right side balconies, and there's 4 on the left side one, which is larger. And then they have a storage room that seems to have an entry from underneath that I'm not sure the whereabouts of, but maybe we can find that. They have a courtyard in the middle with like a looping, like a rounding staircase around it with guards at the top. Right before the door to the main keep of the building. That probably holds more secrets within, but I am unsure about what lies within there. That's most of everything.
Well,
Or there are a bit more details, but
I'm sure
they're bringing. I know they're bringing.
relevant.
I know they're bringing food there to stockpile, or well, actually, we don't know what the contents were. It was just packages, right?
yeah, what I saw was that the things they brought in today were seemingly in the same types of containers as the other things, and I did see the people who did take those containers in there also took out food from other containers that looked near identical. So I'm going to assume that they are probably all food, but that is taken with a grain of salt because I'm unsure. Not absolute certainty on that.
It comes by once a week, right? The cart.
Yes, I believe on Thursdays.
That's all we know.
As far as the supply shipment goes, yes. I believe that is what Aerolius mentioned. Did you guys do anything with the food service? Did you see where it was coming from? Anything of the sort?
We were going. I would have liked to have. However, Jobo was using his ancient dragon Chinese secret ability. I didn't want to leave him by himself, so I did not follow.
Makes sense. That is fair. You got some valuable scouting information out of it by the looks of it, so I'd say it was a worthwhile trade.
Were you referring to where the shipment was coming from or where it went inside of the building?
Where it was coming from.
Yeah, I only saw where it went once it reached the door of the building, further on
Gotcha.
inwards. I don't know where it came from before that.
Either way, having full knowledge of what you're scouting out to infiltrate seems more valuable in the moment. I don't disagree with that decision. So what's next on the list, adventurers? I will take care of Dragon and Cecilia for today while you guys figure out what you want to do, however long this malady affects them. So no need to worry about that.
I think I'm going to turn to Winter and tell him I think we should probably try to see if we can find out how to get to that hatch that was in that building. I think that would be valuable information as another route of entry into that building.
Yeah.
I would agree. However, we know nothing as pertaining where it could possibly lead to, how far it is, if it's even a tunnel, if there.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's worthwhile to try to look around that general area underground, see if we can find out anything as to whether or not it's a sewer passageway, whether or not it's something else entirely, or just something in general.
I definitely think we should compose of a small man team. Seeing how we are dwindled as it is, we should probably do 2 and 2, and say one group goes one way, one goes the other. Those with high scouting abilities split. That way, each team is favorable in looking for where that goes. Do we have a limit on how many times we can cast that disguise spell?
Just once per day.
The orb of
Once per
seal.
Lasts
day.
for the entire
Is
day,
it still? It's still the same. Is it still the same day?
It is, but it's towards the night end of today, based on that whole scouting mission. So you'd be running low on time for today.
Okay. How opposed are we as a group in going in the Black of Night? Potentially being a threat to the whole thing in favor of looking for this hatch. I feel like that would be easier than casting a spell and having it
Is it? Is it?
consume the. What's up?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I thought you were gonna.
I was gonna say consuming the once per day use of it for something we can get done with low manning guards and just being stealthy.
I mean, is it low manning? Like the curfew is pretty. What's the word I'm looking for? Pretty tight. Pretty. Like there are.
Suppressive. If we get caught, it's done. We can, we'd have to
Yeah, we're
restart completely
screwed.
from scratch.
If we get caught regardless past the curfew, we have to start from scratch.
Yeah, but it's easier
Well,
to do.
but getting there is the problem.
Yeah.
Because there are guards patrolling during the dead of night, even at the late hours of night because of the curfew.
Just shapeshift into a cat, forehead.
Well, I can't. I go on to winter and then I like karate chop her like softly like boom her head.
Donk.
And you dumb cat. Bonk.
Look, it's not my fault you weren't gifted. Mr. Tone Deaf Bard.
Well, neither can Glavinus, and
This
pretty
is a fun
sure-
situation to be in since no one has the polymorph spell. It's very funny.
You can polymorph stuff into whatever, or only sheep.
You could yeah, no, it's not World of Warcraft polymorph. Polymorph has its own specific rules. It's very flexible. it's incredibly flexible in D&D. Fucking, I love how that is just the first thing people's minds go to when they hear polymorph is the
He
sheep.
saw me sheep.
World of Warcraft is so fucking influential for that. Oh my god. Polymorph is fucking crazy in D&D. Like, actually, here, I'll get the spell for you so you can read it. Here you go. Or yeah, Dirtum. It's on your dice tray.
Oh, the other dice tray.
Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power, as if they looking in the mirror.
This is literally a druid spell, too. Actually, do you have access to learning this spell? Hold on. It says you should.
Maybe.
Well, there's a free hint if that's an option. 'Cause you're the only one who could change spells on a dime overnight, so...
Yeah.
Theoretically, if you wanted to split into teams of 2, Antoni all of a sudden becoming a fluent spellcaster now says you could probably acquire that spell from your powers within and concentrate on it while you yourself are also shapeshifted.
I can learn it. It's level 4.
Yes, it is. If that is
Can you rotate
something
again?
you guys so desire.
I would have to get rid of something else. What do I not want on?
Because as you guys know, moving through the dead of night is damn near impossible around here anymore. And the only way to properly do so is if you are in the form of a small animal of some sort.
Or you're a guard of them guys.
Correct. Which I
Hey,
do
that's
not.
an idea.
Which is an idea. After all, guards do come in here regularly to have their armor repaired and cleaned. I don't have any spare suits, but should you acquire some, you'd be able to disguise yourselves as another option in order to move through.
Yeah, that's an idea. We can, knock out a few guards, take their garments off, and wear them and go on and about.
Did we get an idea
Nope.
of when they did like a shift change for the guard? I
No,
forgot.
you guys weren't there long enough. Well,
Oh,
on the first time you were there, you guys kind of showed up. Are you talking about for Darrow's fortress? Yeah, because you guys didn't
Well,
really.
I don't think the crew that I went with, we didn't visit Darrow's fortress. We visited the one that was like super low security.
Yeah. So I don't think you would know about it, and I don't think Winter and Glavinus stayed long enough to see a shift change.
Okay.
Because it's kind of hard to stay in
Okay.
one spot for very long without risking getting questioned by the guards, what you're even doing.
Yeah.
I will take polymorph for the night and be unable to use gust of wind because they're all concentration anyway. So
Sounds good. So yeah, the rules on polymorph are very loose, but at the same time, it's very interesting. That form can be any beast that you choose that has a challenge rating equal to or less than the target's level. Which means because you guys are, level 9? You can choose up to literally challenge rating 9 creatures to polymorph into.
wait,
It just has to be a beast.
so I can turn someone into something higher
Oh, you're
rating than what I can currently turn into?
Correct.
What the
It's
fuck?
only for an hour though. That's like the trade-off.
Yeah.
It retains its alignment, personality, and creature type, hit points, and hit dice. The target gains a number of temporary hit points equal to the hit points of the beast form. The spell ends early. Okay, yeah, no, that's just a replacement effect of your actual HP. The target is limited to the actions it can perform by the new enemy, and it can't speak or cast spells. So there is no communication unless one can speak with animals when you polymorph someone.
Which I can.
Yep.
Hey, Dova, you want to be a Transformers Rex?
Oh, yeah.
That
Don't
is
gotta
a bad
ask me
idea
twice.
here, though.
True. That might draw quite a lot of attention,
I know, I'm just joking.
but I'd love to.
Some
Because
other
like
time, maybe.
the only, literally the I'm looking through it. The Tyrannosaurus Rex is literally the highest rating creature I have at a level 8. I don't have anything that goes to 9.
You gotta
Which
bring
is
out the
funny.
creature card, probably. Well, it's probably limited by creature that you've seen as well. No.
Well, I'm looking at all the cards, like all the druid transformations.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about for
But
polymorphs.
this,
Like,
oh, I
polymorph's
get what you're
limited
saying.
by its
Yeah,
creature
yeah,
you've
I
seen.
get.
Yeah, technically, if you don't know a beast exists, you can't polymorph something into it. Just out of player knowledge, obviously gets around
Yeah,
that
that's
if you
what I'm
metagame
saying.
a little bit. However, you guys have seen a T-Rex before, so
That's true. We have.
True.
So,
That is true.
basically,
I forgot about
any
that.
of the beasts
I
that I've
did.
thrown at you, you have the ability to transform into.
That's interesting.
So just kind of keep that in mind
But there is
a
a
little
trade-off.
bit. And obviously, small animals like basically challenge rating 0 animals are all for free. Basically, you don't need to. You can just be like, all right, mousify, go, or bird. You can do that.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have 2 potential ideas. Being the dumb cat that has the idea. One of you come with me as a cat. Only I will be able to speak with you because I speak with animals. Blah blah blah. Right? Or we go the other route, knock out some guards and steal their.
Midge.
There's potentially like another option that we might be able to take, but it would be a bit more like time intensive, I guess. It would take longer.
Let us
Like,
hear it, Lucen. We have all
I
the time
guess
we need.
we could wait. We could wait until day. Use the orb to disguise ourselves again, and we try and like ask around and see if maybe there's some like civil engineers that are like in the city that we might be able to kind of question to get an idea if they know anything about what that latch might kind of lead to, because they might have an idea of like the underground like piping systems and all that stuff. So, but I don't know if that would be like a good idea.
Well, I know a little bit about that. A lot of the bigger establishments in this city do have a connection to some of the more, let's just say, secret tunnel escapes in case of emergency. And those escape routes are connected via the sewer system. However, there is alternate branches that basically take you to each bigger individual household. However, that sewer is also heavily guarded due to that fact that it is a emergency escape plan via the underground.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, maybe not a good idea.
Some people think they don't exist, but let's just say the higher-ups in the Landalar regime are paranoid enough to have refurbished them when they took over to make sure that they, in fact, do exist and function properly. Wouldn't be impossible, though. It would, if you're able to get in there, via as animals or invisibility of some sort, you might be able to sneak your way right through up into that hatch and get a jump on this operation. Will it be dangerous? Abso-fucking-lutely, though.
Yeah, that's another idea.
I don't know. You could ask around about the whereabouts of those, because I honestly couldn't tell you. If they caught my human ass snooping around places like the sewers, I would, yikes.
Yeah, it would be like, why are you here?
Not pleasant for me. But you guys could handle it, I'm sure. Alright, anything else you guys want to discuss, or shall we lay down for the night and prepare for the new day?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, and I suppose with that, you guys make your way down into the bottom room. And Tony closes up the shop, and a long rest persists. And you all wake up in the morning, no issues. Except for Cecilia and Duragan, who seem to be feverishly still laying down, drenched in a bead of sweat. Still breathing, still fine, just no essence of waking up anytime soon. You regain all your spell slots, your hit points, anything else of the sort.
They must have had a really bad batch or something.
It's probably that elven wine.
Too many fancy wizard mushrooms, probably.
Alright, so what would you guys like to do today?
Just what were we thinking about doing with our plan? What route do we think we're going to be taking?
We can always combine the two of, getting some, what's it called? Some guard uniforms in combination with trying to sneak in via transformation magics.
So why are we trying to get the guard uniforms exactly though?
Winter can only use like her druid form on herself and polymerization on one other person, right? So
Let's go.
Correct.
is that what
But
it
what
is?
if-
No, it's polymorph.
No, not
Polymerization's
polymorph.
the Yu-Gi-Oh spell.
Oh, polymorph. Okay.
I
I
fuse
apologize,
cat
it's
and
close
dragon
enough.
into cat dragon. Oh god.
Are we sure that that the uniforms, they wouldn't notice them go missing?
I mean, would it
Absolutely.
have
Like, how do you
a-
end up obtaining these? If we were to knock out guards and obtain these, they're gonna know that their uniforms are missing and then be more on the lookout because of that. If we steal them and they happen to be keeping track of where all the uniforms are, they're also gonna know something's up. Is my concern. I think there's a lot of
what-
opportunity to where they would know that there's something up the second those go missing, if they're actually keeping track. But I suppose that's something
that's
to
what-
think about.
Yeah, no, we would have a limited amount of time to try and to try and figure out what we need to figure out. Because then we would have to ditch the uniforms. But you know, once like we won't need the uniforms once we figure out the information, like you know, shift changes or any other alternative routes.
It's a good idea. It's just a time-sensitive one.
Yeah, I just worry that stealing uniforms like that would be too quickly noticed.
As well as there's also the risk of us being questioned, like, hey, I haven't seen you. Who is
Exactly. So why don't we just use the polymorph and whatnot to the greatest, or maybe just Winter himself? Maybe even have to go on his own as him just in his wild shape form so that he has a lot more time to do such.
That's a big risk. Like, letting me go by myself.
It's a huge risk, yeah.
Well, it's the safest way of him doing it. I mean, if two people get found, it's not that much different than one person being found, right? At the end of the day, to be honest. They probably won't kill you outright. They'd probably just send you to jail first. Especially if you're non-hostile. If they find you out, they might not try to kill you immediately. They are not murderers. They are guards.
I said we're gonna kill him.
Well, yeah, but
Then knock them out.
if two people get found out, depending on how guarded it is, there's still a good chance the same thing's gonna happen, just to two people instead of one. Plus, also
Yeah.
you run the extra risk of you have limited time, and the communication might be worse because he's polymorphing someone. That's why I'm saying it may be riskier him going solos. Yes, but only well effective. It's not all the time. Unless it is. But I don't think it's all the time.
Technically, it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you'd have to be casting it multiple times.
And if you want to cast it without using a spell slot, it takes 10 minutes to cast it.
That's
Yeah.
suspicious, bro.
Yeah, so unfortunately,
I'd
it's
also
not like
kind of weirded out if I see a rat
BG3 where you
fucking
can
doing
drink a
ritual.
potion and have speak with animals forever. So
Can you ritual cast it?
yeah, you can, but
Yeah,
it takes
it
10
still
minutes.
takes
to
10
ritual cast.
minutes.
So you're sitting
Also, I
ritual
don't
casting
know.
for 10 minutes just to have it last for 10 minutes.
Yeah, if I don't know, man. If I see a funny rat putting his hands together and doing a fucking tree dance, I'm gonna be a little suspicious, you know? All I'm saying. I'm just thinking if we're gonna go that route, it might genuinely be safer to just have you do reconnaissance on your own.
I don't know why that was funny. The tree dance.
He's a druid. Tree. He's a fancy
Yeah.
hippie.
Yeah, no, but it wasn't some fancy hippie. I was just not ready for the funny tree dance. I don't know why that caught me off guard.
But yeah, I just feel like this is the less resource costing way, probably also the safest, just period. Instead of having two people running around together, you have just one. Yes, it's worse if they do get caught, but that's not really the goal, is it? The goal is to not get caught.
Yeah.
Plus, also, as I said before, if he does get caught, not likely to just kill you instantly. Not likely to just kill you. Probably end up going to jail, which would probably be about the same if it was two people, but now we have more people to get you out.
Straight to jail.
But on the contrary, if two of us go, it will take half the time doing reconnaissance than it would being one.
Not
We have 1
necessarily.
hour with polymorph.
Yeah, you have 1 hour as well. That you might explore. You might find out less. You might run the risk of by the time the spell is starting to run out, you might have to dip before you actually even get to where you want it to be. You have to keep that in mind as well. We don't know how far or how long we have to go. You're only going to be able to go for about 30 minutes in and then spend the other 30 minutes getting out. So realistically, you have 30 minutes to go in as deep as you wish. It's not that much time. And every time you have to run it back, that's, more risk.
Unless you find a spot where you can just recast it.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that.
But this is assuming, like, you should assume that there will not be, because that's how you die. Assume that there won't be that there and plan accordingly. And then if there happens to be, then we can use it to our advantage. But as of now, we know nothing. So we should treat it as if there will be no generosities given to us.
What do you think, Lucen?
I'm not really sold, to be honest, on the solo or the poly. We'd be leaving ourselves in a really vulnerable position, because I think we're underestimating the danger of being caught. We're here saying that we're likely gonna just get tossed in jail, but these people are like actively like looking to not have other people besides elves here, right? So like if if Glavinus goes and he happens to get caught, him
Probably
being
dead.
Dragonborn, he's probably dead. If Elion goes, he'll probably be tossed in jail. But if I go, I'm for sure getting kicked out of the city. And that, like, we have two people that it's not going to be feasible to do it for. And then we have one person being Winter, who it would be like a good option for, but we're now putting them.
Why I'm
in...
saying.
Huh?
That's what I was saying though. Why he would be the best option to go solo, anyways. Like, if you were gonna go down that route, he is just the best option because he can basically do it for as long as he wants. As I said, I don't think they're going to kill him straight up. Obviously, for me, it's a little different, but like, because I'm basically sworn enemy number one to them.
Yeah.
But to him, that's not the case. That's why I'm saying, like, they're probably not going to kill him. Probably not going to kill Elion either. They probably wouldn't kill you. They might be a little more harsh to you, but I don't think they'd kill either of you three. For me, it's pretty likely that they might. Just based on relations that have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But this is also why I'm saying just that if we were going to go down that route, I just think it would be safer if he was just going to go. And I still have to say, it's like the more people we put there, the more people are going to get like fucked if they do get caught.
Yeah.
And it's going to be more likely that you do get caught the more people that you bring. The goal is to not get caught. And in terms of, right? Like, everything goes bad when you get caught, and so just, don't get caught. I know that's hard to say, but like, we can only plan so much if we do get caught. The main goal is planning to not get caught in the first place.
You also have.
There's only so much we can do once we do get caught, and I think we've somewhat maximized what we feasibly can do if people were to get caught. Because if you try to fight your way out, they're going to kill you most likely, or they will attempt to, and that's if you make it out. and you might not make it out. So if you did get caught, it's probably better in your interest, unless they are intending to kill you outright. If they are intending to kill you outright, then do whatever you wish. But like, if they seem to be not intending to just off you, then maybe just let them send you off, and then we'll have more options. If you do, if you go down that route. Like, there isn't really any way to go about this that doesn't involve someone getting caught and maybe some stuff happening. I just think if we're gonna go down this polymorph route, I think that probably is just the safest way to do it, unfortunately. I mean, if you guys have better ideas, of course. But I'm just saying, if we're gonna go down that route, I feel like bringing someone else around is fine, but know that you're gonna have like 30 minutes to go anywhere. Unless some revelations are discovered along the way. But I just think if we're going that way, someone should go and do a little bit of looking. And then we use that information, what we found, and then we can try something else afterwards. But I think someone does have to go once to get more information. We're working on too many unknown variables to say the feasibility of what we can do.
Yeah.
I think it's just the answer to that. So we have to find some way of getting more information first. There's not enough.
And what about using the same method we did last time, where we send Glavinus with was it Mage Hand?
Well, it's the eye.
The eye, yeah.
I mean, I can do that, but that does require us to still go down where it is in the general vicinity, right?
Yeah.
We still have to get down there. I can't really do that from here. I don't know where it is.
Yeah. Then we also will do that in conjunction with the polymorph. Not the polymorph, I meant the winter animal shape shifting.
I mean, yeah, we could do that too. Winter's gonna be able to go a lot farther though.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can somewhat assist, but I don't know. There won't be any communication between us. It's one of the things. So.
In the distance beyond the wall, you hear a sudden ping, 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 ping. Ah, shit!
Sounds like he dropped something.
Bro dropped the sword.
No, I like we can do that, but we do have to go down there, and at least 3 of us will be sitting in the back while winter goes. Maybe just 2, right? So while we're sitting there, depending on how it's situated down there, us 2 who are just standing there don't really want to be discovered down there either, just as is. We don't really want to be seen either, just at all. We don't want them knowing that we were down there at all. Obviously, if someone were to walk by, like a guard that was stationed down there, happened to patrol or something out to where we were, especially if I'm using my magic to scout much further within, I'm not going to be able to see them coming, right?
No.
Now that would be bad, just in general as well. So you have to think about that too. Obviously, that's like a very what if, but this is what we're working off of here. We're working off a very what if situation at the moment. So we can go down there, but we do have to keep that in mind, that if there does seem to be a likelihood that someone could come out more to our location, we have to be mindful of that.
Yep.
Also, didn't you want to do your fancy reconnaissance stuff anyways yesterday, Mr. Catman over there? What's the problem with going now? What's the problem with going solo now? You wanted to go
Because
solo before, ain't no one was coming with you before. What's the problem now?
Because listen, it's not the point. It's because I didn't think of it.
Well,
Okay.
clearly you don't think so.
I,
guess.
I mean, yeah.
I will also say you are less likely to be noticed in a sewer as a random creature than in a house as a random creature. I will say that as well. So, just so you know. So, any other ideas? Any other things anyone want to say or anything? I've been yapping for a while.
Nothing else comes to mind.
Not that I can think.
Okay. Then what would we like to do then? Knowing what we know now, and having talked it out a little bit, what do you guys think we should do? What are your opinions?
I say we send the winter.
Okay. What
If
about
we somehow
you,
don't
Victor,
manage-
and- go on.
Yeah, if we somehow don't manage to get any useful information from winter via this plan, then I'd say we try the sneak in, like with guard uniforms.
Okay. Anyone else?
No, I mean,
No?
I don't really have anything else.
Yeah, no, I think the winter one's probably our best bet here. That being said, I think the fallback should be something different than the guard stuff. The guard like the guard stuff just seems like really like sketchy as like a plan to kind of.
I
we do
would
have a
have
rogue,
to
but he's
agree.
down for the count.
Yeah, I would have to agree, unfortunately, just because I know it's possible that there could be some high-end, like highly monitored, like guard uniform thing going on. Obviously, that's a bit out there, but it's possible. So we shouldn't not think that it could be a possibility, I suppose. Plus, also, I just think also us posing as guards would be pretty. I feel like it'd be pretty easy for us to be found out just as is. Anyways, aside from all of that more unicorn situation type of thing, but maybe if our rogue wasn't not feeling so well.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check for me, everyone.
Everyone?
Yeah. Go for it. Just raw intelligence, no other modifiers.
Plus intel too, I assume, right?
Yeah. D20 plus intel.
Yeah.
No other modifiers.
Yeah, okay. I got an
18?
Yeah, I'm dumb as shit.
I got 15.
15. Okay, so while you're thinking about the whole guard uniform
18.
thing, Glavinus, it comes to your mind
Yeah.
when taking on the seeming spell. The seeming spell, as long as you know what to do and what things look like when going into casting the spell, you can change equipment basically as much as you want. So you can use the seeming spell to basically look like a guard uniform, given you've studied the guard uniform's appearance enough to match it somewhat identical.
Oh, okay.
Without you even having acquired any uniforms.
Okay.
17 plus got you that answer. So.
Okay. Well, that is good to know for sure. But I think it still has the same flaws, obviously, of just that plan in general.
Yeah, it has the
But I
same
think
flaws
that's
of
better.
being questioned or
Yeah,
so on and so
better.
forth, but it doesn't have the flaws
just-
of missing uniforms.
missing uniforms,
Mm.
missing people.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
I just had a revelation. I could magically manufacture the guard uniform. I could do that, I believe, now that I've remembered that I have gotten a pretty good look at them. I could probably do it. Good enough, anyways, to where it would pass.
Yeah, between
that-
between
that-
you
that could
using
go.
your arcane eye, you would definitely have enough imagery of all the guards that you've basically hovered past to
Yeah,
ascertain that knowledge.
Yeah, I was trying to RP play it to people.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I was just trying to say that I had like a revelation, right? Because obviously it happened out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Yeah. I explained that I could potentially do that. That could be a better way of going about it, but it still have some of the problems of
Yeah,
being questioned.
that could always be our backup plan if we somehow fail to gather information.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's not bad.
Can I get a refresher? I'm like, I feel like I'm vaguely misremembering this now. Can I get a refresher on exactly the layout of? What was that one? That like orb thing. God, what was that called? The anti-magic barrier thing.
Yeah.
Is this directly surrounding the grounds of these mansions, or
No.
have? Okay.
Just one of them.
No. I'll draw it out just because it'll be easy to do so.
Okay.
But the city's in the shape of a diamond like this. Pretend it's more.
Mm.
These mansions are located on each corner. And then you have the central palace in the center. And then the anti-magic barrier is solely around
Right.
the grounds of
Okay.
the central palace.
Right. Okay.
You guys searched the south one, which appeared to have been upkept, but no current general living in it. And then this one over here on this side is Darrow's. And then this one is another general's, and then this one is another general's. And this is Landalar himself. And as far as what you guys know about the anti-magic barrier, remember that it seems to have a little bit of width to it, but it's not like everything inside of it is anti-magic. It just seems to be an outer shell to prevent magic from piercing the central palace.
Mm-hmm. Oh, something else. We do still have to find generally where this passage even is, and how to even get around to just the general area of it. I don't think we know exactly where it is
Correct.
down in the sewers. We just know that it should
They
exist.
just know it exists.
We don't know how to even get anywhere near it at all yet. So we do have to keep that in mind as well. There is definitely some effort to get us to at least the door, so to speak. So we can definitely, if we're gonna go try to find it, we should probably all just go together and try to at least get around to the door, right? Before we start to enact for the plans. Obviously, we should be disguised and whatnot well within the sewers. Still, using our magic orb of seeming.
At this point, you hear a knock, 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 and the bookcase starts to shift as Antoni walks in with some bowls of soup and places it on the table, and then begins feeding Cecil and Duragan. Continue on with what you guys are doing. Let me make sure these guys, don't get too ill. Feel free to partake. I made some for everybody.
Yeah, I'll take a bowl of soup.
I'll also take some.
It's very refreshing.
I will take a little bowl.
It is essentially chicken noodle.
Nice.
Family recipe.
Very good. Props to the recipe creator. Very good.
Much appreciated. You can thank my father
Yes.
next time you see him.
Is your father's
will do.
name Campbell? Campbell Adunis?
No,
That's fucking.
that was my great grandfather.
Okay.
Oh, he was your great grandfather. Oh.
Don't you worry about it, my friends. Plenty more to go around next time. And he goes back up and to deal with business.
Justice.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Alright guys, so what action, what information would we like to start taking? It is around that lunchtime area where you do have the ability to leave the armory basically unnoticed should you choose to.
I say we send. I say we send the cat.
And remember, while you're seamed, everyone else can kind of go and do anything they wish around the city. So while the cat is doing some dangerous shit, y'all can be kind of wandering around doing whatever you want. After all, this is as long as you're seamed, this is a very standard major city that you can just look for stuff and do stuff in.
Okay, if we're gonna be doing the cat option, I would like to go using the seeming spell. I'd like to go once we're all like ready to kind of head out. I'd like to talk to Anthony and see if he might have any leads, like around the city that might be able to kind of impart some knowledge regarding where we might be able to find some type of like entryway into the sewers, just as like a kind of backup.
That sounds good on my end. You just gotta let me know when you guys are ready to leave. Especially like if Winter goes and does whatever Winter, what exactly would Winter be doing? Out of curiosity, just so I know.
Well,
be honest with
he'd
you.
first have to find. He'd have to find the area first before he can actually start exploring the secret exit passages.
Okay, so
feel
that's
like
what you're looking
You guys are
for.
forgetting about that. Yeah, 'cause I feel like you guys are forgetting that it's not just we send him down there, he knows where it is. We don't know where that shit is.
Yeah. No,
We have to find it.
and that's why I'm asking exactly what you would be sending Winter to do, because I honestly didn't really know exactly what it was. And the answer
Yeah.
to that is finding the Secret Service tunnel in order to get access to the underground latch within the house. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, he needs to find it though first.
Okay.
Right? That's what I'm saying. And I'm also saying I think one person should go with him until he actually finds it, because he could be both polymorph just staring around the sewers until you find it. Then you can send Winter in.
Yeah. Okay, so Lucid and Winter then, assuming that Elion's ready to use the Orb of Seeming, can use
I
it
am
on all
ready.
of you or just the two of you, whatever you'd like, and then you guys can go look
all
for
of
it.
us.
Okay.
I think
said what
we should
now,
use it
though?
on all of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Orb on all of us. Every time.
Okay, I cast Orb of Seeming and turns all of us into elves.
Okay.
Wait.
The spell takes
Engage
hold.
shit again.
You are all now illusory safe.
Good. Alright, so who would like to go? So would anyone like to go with Winter for the first part of his expedition?
I can go.
Wanna go? You don't want to go see your guys or anything?
Well, it would
Or you
be.
wanna talk to
Well, he
them?
would do it on the way out. Like that,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do it on
this
the
is all
way?
kind of
Okay.
part of the same mission. What these two are doing.
Oh, okay. Alright. And I guess me and Elion will just do something else. I don't know. What do
I
you
mean,
wanna
that's what-
do?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If there's any major city things that you'd like to just, go do or look at, you could do so.
Well, trying to stock up on provisions or anything like that was a little bit of a dud. Potions are being stockpiled by the Landular regime. Information seems tight-lipped. Since I tried to gather information on the what's it called? In taverns and stuff. So I guess we would have to go. Wait 1 second, my mom came in.
Does this city have a teleportation circle? Forgot.
It used to have one. You don't know if it's still intact or not.
Okay, I actually want to go see if I can find out where that is. Actually,
Yeah, that's something you'd have to ask around about. Yeah.
I have an idea. If I can find it. I have a big brain idea. I can find
Oh
it.
yeah.
I think. Yeah, I think so. I have some ideas that can come from that. I'm definitely gonna try to ask around to see if I can find out if one did exist and where it was, and
Yeah.
maybe if it's still intact. Maybe if it's not intact, I'm gonna try and fix it. That sounds fun.
Oh, yeah, Durham's like muted, talking to his mom. So,
Okay. Well, I
Okay.
mean, you guys can start your thing, I guess. We'll
Yeah,
let Dermot come
um,
back, and I'll do stuff with Dermot. So after.
so
Go
Winter
ahead.
and Lucen, you begin leaving the armory.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to ask Anthony anything? Is what you said?
Yeah, yeah. So I make my way outside and and I approach Anthony. So you mentioned that you yourself had some knowledge of these underground systems. Are there any, like, I'm not sure if this is even like a thing around here, but are you aware of any like civil engineers that might have helped like develop or maintain these underground like sewer systems that we might be able to ask to get an idea just of potential locales for where this escape hatch might potentially lead to?
Huh. Let's see here. I do know of an individual that is skilled in the ways of masonry and architecture. I had him help build and refurbish my shop when I first moved here to establish business in Denadare. And I know that he's not the biggest fan of how the Landalar regime is treating this whole thing right now, but he still contractually works for them. So I would say he's a pretty reliable, trustworthy source of information.
Okay.
You could go find him at the Elven Works over on the north side of the city. I believe is the shop that he runs. For the life of me, I can't remember his name right now. Just look for the building, the Elven Works, and you'll find it there.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate the lead.
Sure
Sorry,
thing.
I'm back.
Hopefully I can be of use. Also, welcome
I
back.
make my way back to the crew. Okay, so potentially a lead here. I'm to meet a man who owns sorry, was it not a blacksmith shop or something, right? What was it?
It's a
exactly?
mason shop.
A mason shop.
Yeah.
So it looks like I myself, after I kind of lead Winter to the general area, and after we part ways, I will be making my way to the north side of the city to look for a mason shop called the Elven Works. It seems like I might have a lead there of someone who might be able to assist me with where we might find an exit way.
Excuse me.
Seems good.
Sorry. I had to clear some room.
Okay.
Winter, where would you like to go?
I mean, for the most part, we're kind of flying blind. We don't really know what to actually look for, where to start. It's just gonna be wandering around for a little bit because we don't know. We know there's a tunnel, but we don't know where it leads to.
Correct.
In
So
which
I guess
direction?
the better question is, would you like to roam the city just blindly looking for it, or would you like to go with Lucin to get some information about a proper starting point before making your way to do that?
Smarter option would probably be going with Lucian.
Okay. And then I guess before we get to that, then we'll go back to Durdum. What were you talking about before you had to leave? What would you like to do?
I completely blanked out because of my
Beautiful.
What was I talking before?
This guy.
We were talking about your past relationship with your old.
No, we weren't.
Which I don't know.
Fuck. I don't know. I fucking blanked out and fucking paced the fuck out, and which I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah, we were. The seeming. And you were talking about the shops. Yeah, you were talking about how the shops and your information gathering didn't go so well last time you tried it.
Yeah, it went so fucking well because information's tight. No one, pretty much everyone's minding their own business. No one talks about the landlord regime because that could cause problems.
Yeah.
Right.
The last time you went
So-
around, if I remember, you didn't roll quite high, but you did get the gist that the general sentiment does seem to be of a little bit of disdain towards the Landalar regime, to the point where the people don't talk about them more out of, I wouldn't necessarily say fear, but dissent, I guess, is probably the better way to put it.
But yeah, so we can try and find out other tidbits of pieces of information. In the meantime, um, we find out the information. They try to locate the 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 service hatch, but
So
I
yeah,
don't like.
Lucid and Winter are already doing that, and then while you were dealing with IRL shit, Glavinus brought up, what if we can find their teleportation circle that is or is not here in Denadare anymore? Would you like to go information gather with him about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So where would you two like to start heading off to?
Any ideas?
Or well, no, Lucian and Winter, you guys are heading to the north side to the Elven
Oh, yeah,
Works
okay.
masonry work. I'm talking about
Yeah.
for Elion and Glavinus, where would they like to start looking for information about a teleportation circle?
Hmm. What would be a good place to? Guess we can go to like a magic shop or something, or maybe. Who would have information on teleportation circles?
Go upstairs.
Upstairs. No, I heard voices. Go upstairs. Upstairs from where? Hmm. Door's like, what the fuck is wrong?
Double what AFK.
Bro.
It's your show now.
Shit.
I don't know. Whose basement are you in right now?
Aren't we in Tony's
Yeah.
basement? Okay, I go upstairs and go to where Tony is.
What can I do you for?
Do you know where we could possibly find out information about the teleportation circle?
Oh. Well, I mean, I know it exists. I don't know what condition it's in right now. After all, before the Landlord regime took over, my father would give me regular shipments via the teleportation circle. However, that circle is located within the Central Palace, if it's still feasible to even use. As far as specifics on it, you would probably just want to go to the library in the southeast portion of the city. The Elven Archives there should have relatively useful information about the circle. You'll just have to be careful with how much you talk about it. Don't want to give yourself away that you're looking for it. Just idle, general questions, nothing too specific. Otherwise, they'll start to get a little suspicious.
I see. Yeah, that's useful information. Thank you very much.
Okay. So while Elion and Glavinus make their way there, since Glavinus is fucking gone, we'll cut back to Winter and Hours. After a little bit of time, a little bit of travel through the city streets, it is a nice and sunny day. You find yourselves in the north end of the Diamond City of Denadare, and you see a pretty plain looking shop, but a relatively big one compared to a lot of the other buildings here, called the Elven Works. And you enter, and you are greeted by an individual wearing a thick leather apron, pure elven heritage, blue eyes, brown hair, short. Greetings! What can I do you for here in the Elven Works of Denadare? You are new customers, I haven't seen you before. How can I help you?
Greetings, sir. I've been hired on as extra hands of, if you will, for some underworks maintenance in some of the sewage passageways. I guess some work with sewer adjacent stone mostly. I just wanted to ask if you knew someone, or if you could direct me to someone who might actually know some of the like the underworkings, I guess, of the city like that.
Yeah, that was mostly by my doing not too long ago. I wouldn't be surprised if they're adding on more extensions to external contractors. After all, we didn't have quite the best relationship, me and the regime. But I got the job done, and I got it done pretty well.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was just curious, because I'm new to the city. You know, I've been hired on for the contract work, so I'm actually a bit unfamiliar with I guess the layout, and so I just had some questions regarding like general directions. I just wanted to know, are there any like sections, I guess, around, you know, the sewage systems that aren't really meant for, like, obviously it's a sewage system, right? So it's not really intended for regular access, but I guess I was just wondering if there's any general area that, you know, me and my crew might want to ensure that we kind of steer away from, just to make sure that we're not, you know, going anywhere we don't need to be.
Well, yeah, there's a rather large portion directly underneath the center of the city that is strictly forbidden and off limits due to it being directly underneath the palace.
Right.
I know there are 4 main gates that lead to that subsection of the sewer. Both of those will be marked off by red and white markings with no access signs. No, so stay away from that. The rest of the network is pretty alright to travel through, as long as you have some air of, you know, your crew working on the stonework. They obviously don't want pedestrians walking through the sewers underneath, but it does network throughout most of the entire city, with the occasional guard passing through here and there. Ever since I refurbished it, at least towards the main tunnels, they've definitely upped the guard count there, but it's definitely, as long as you're there getting work done, there probably won't be an issue. They'll understand. They know sewers need constant upkeeping and all that, so you don't have to worry about that.
Right. And where exactly was were these marked off gates? Just so I
There's
I mean,
one
like, you
in
know,
north, south, east, and west side, all amongst the center of the underground sewage pipeline.
okay.
It's just to prevent you going directly into the middle underneath the central palace. Those are heavily guarded, heavily marked off. New implementation amongst the Landalar regime, those used to not be there before they came, but then they did. They made everything weird. As far as working your way through the sewer system, I guess the easiest way to do it would be to underneath let's put it this way. In the back of my shop, somewhat closer towards the Northern General's mansion, there is almost a stone outhouse looking area attached to the back of my shop. That will lead you to an underground hatch that'll get you into the system easily. If you need to use that, feel free. Just don't tell anyone where you came from. Otherwise, you'll have to have the Landalar regime lead you to the other entrances that are around the city, because those are guarded by a singular guard at almost all times.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that's one. Not to kind of, press, I guess, where I'm not meant to, but it definitely seems like there's been a lot of work orders lately. A lot of things kind of are starting to feel rushed. I know you mentioned something about, what was it that you mentioned? Anyway, that's besides the point. It for sure seems like there's lots of work being done, but maybe it's not being done super well. So I'm assuming that's kind of why I got hired on.
Hey, now. I haven't done any work as of recently, so I'm not surprised that it's begun to falter. After all, a sewer is a sewer.
There you go.
But whatever I touched is in perfect condition. I convince you of that.
I believe it. I believe it. Okay. Well, I appreciate the information. I'll go ahead and actually, do you have any wares by chance? I'm already here. I know you have a mason shop. Maybe I can shop around for some tools that I might be able to take advantage of.
Oh, I can give you a tool set of mason's tools. That's perfectly, within my capabilities. It depends on really what you're looking for. Hammers, pickaxes. What can I help you with?
And anything you might be able to recommend, I'd be glad to spend some silver here. So I appreciate the assistance that you've given me. So I'm more than welcome to, or more than happy to, help a thriving business owner such as yourself.
All right. Well, the best thing I can offer is just this assortment, full-on assortment of mason's tools. The highest quality in the city. That would only run you about, let's see here, 8 gold pieces for the entire kit. This kit will contain anything that you would need to, adjust your stonework that you would much need to do so within the sewers.
Nice. I'll take how many do you have? Can I take 4? I'm really just trying
4.
to glaze them up and try to buy my way into thanking him for the.
Oh, 4. How about I give you 2 kits, and then we go with a couple extra, let's see here. I could give you some pythons. Those are relatively useful as part of any kit going around stonework. Equipment
Okay.
packs. Let me see here. Give you some rope, some torches. You'll probably need that.
Do they not have a lighting system down in the? Well, I guess they really wouldn't, right?
To an extent.
Okay.
Here's a chain for some securing purposes. All right. How's all of this for 10 gold? Here you go. An assortment
would
of
be
things.
Nice.
All
That would
to
be
your
most
liking.
appreciated.
This is what I can
I'll
scrounge
give
up.
you.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, this is all I can scrounge up at the moment. After all, I've got some work to get done here relatively soon, so this is what I can get
That's-
for you.
That works for me. I'm sure we'll be able to put them to good use, and given the fact that I'm sure you're the best mason in town. I'm sure we're getting some good quality stuff here. So
You're goddamn
here's
right.
I'll go ahead and I'll give you 15 gold for the trouble, and well, wish you the best.
Hell yeah. Good. Now get to work. It's all aspiring masons do. That's what we do.
And there you go. Appreciate you for the trouble and the information. Have a good day.
Take care.
Okay, I quickly grab all the shit and just toss it into like a bag. And I run outside to Winter. There's like an outhouse or something out behind his shop. That leads towards. I'm fairly sure it's gonna lead towards a system that connects all of the like the general mansion like escape hatches. So I think that's probably your best bet. You're just gonna have to try to navigate your way east if you do want to do this.
Oh boy, is it gonna smell like shit?
Yes.
Oh. You guys owe me big after this. First I get burned, now I'm gonna smell like shit.
Burn was your fault though.
Listen.
Not that I was there.
All right. Give me the funny tools. Or
Okay.
are you using the tools?
No. You can take a bunch of them. So I got some rope, some chain. Can your little paws hold a torch?
Probably not. The
Well,
rope
you-
I can take.
You can't see in the dark though, so.
Now all I picture is fucking Lucian like rope tying a torch to the back of a cat.
Probably
That
knapsack
could work.
bag.
That won't attract attention, surely.
At all.
Sure.
Not strange in the slightest.
Just might as well put a sign on me that says "not a cat."
Yeah.
Not a cat.
Meow.
Okay, so let me take that. I'll take that rope. That's the only thing I can believably say got stuck on the cat. And then
Well, when you drew in shape,
I'm gonna
all
go
your
sneak.
all your equipment shifts with you. So
oh, does it? Okay, never mind. Give me all of it.
Okay. Yeah, it's all in front of you.
All right. I take the stuff, I put it in my little pack, and then I meander into a dark alley to shapeshift.
all right, roll a
Let's
stealth
go-
check.
Let's go find this outlaws. Stealth. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy, I swear to God, bro.
This heist is about to be over before it began. Okay.
Okay, surely that's enough.
You're fairly confident no one is around in this alley that you found as you shift into a cat. No prying eyes seem to notice.
Wait, I just realized something. So, question. This is off topic, but if I'm under the spell for the elf to look like an elf, do I just look like an elf walking on all
Right,
fours?
No. Your
Okay.
your druid shape basically overwrites it, but doesn't get rid of it. So the next time after you undruid shape, you'll still look like an elf.
Do that, and then we go find this little outhouse. My little on all fours.
Yeah, with
Not a
Lucian's
care in the world.
instruction,
Look for this.
not hard to find in the back of the alleys, going slightly towards the northeastern part of the city. You noticed a stone strike structure that is connected to the Elven Works in the back alley that you're actually somewhat near. And there is a wooden door with a handle attached to the front of it.
Here we go again with the cat shit. Alright, I already know what's coming. I'm gonna
Off
roll.
topic,
Was this first? Is it gonna be athletics and then a strength check, or how are we gonna do this?
So you're gonna jump up to the handle to try to open it?
Yeah, just like last time, because it works so well.
Alright, yeah, roll an athletics
I
check.
guess.
And this will all just be
Alright.
one roll, one athletics check to
Uh,
jump up and try to pull the door open. You jump up to the handle but miss and then fall back down. Tumble. You see one curious head look out a window towards the alley that you're in.
Uh-oh.
After it just
Start
kind of
screaming out of embarrassment.
like just the cat that type of thing.
Yeah, yes, do that. Yes.
It looks down. The elven individual looks at you and like just closes the windows and goes back.
Damn it. Okay. Is there a? It's an outhouse, right? How old? Like, how old is this outhouse? And like, is it falling apart, or like, is it nicely
this
made,
one's
or
pretty.
is it like?
This one's pretty nicely made due to the fact that it's attached to the elven works. This one's pretty nice.
It smells of flowers and shit.
Lilacs. Hmm. Okay. Can I like dig under the door? Is that possible? Like, is there like openings? Like, is it like? That's why I asked if it's like falling
No.
apart. but
It's
not,
pretty.
probably not.
This one is specifically is pretty nice. No, I would have to go with a no. It has a kind of a brick patterning underneath it for this particular one. It is sitting on
Alright,
a
new
firm
plan.
foundation.
New plan. I got a dumb plan. Is this outhouse? He says attached to the house. Is there a way in the outhouse from the house?
Not that you know of, but maybe.
Okay. Is there an open window in the house?
Could I just go and open the outhouse? Is it
Yeah,
locked?
Lil Lucid comes over, opens the door, no problem.
I guess that works.
Please tell me you're looking at Winter like you dumb cat. like shaking your head like me, bro.
I just smile at Winter.
Yeah.
I frown as I walk inside.
Yeah, you walk in and it is bigger than the average outhouse because this one is attached to the Elven Works. You do see what seems to be a little bit of a hallway, and then on the right side is what you can only assume is the toilet, and on the left side, clicked on the wrong button.
Sorry.
Click W. And on the left side is not really a hallway, but like a small little hallway into a dead end, and basically a trap door that is just sitting there that does not seem to have a lock or chain around it.
How the fuck am I getting through that? The lock and chain.
No, it does not seem to have a lock and chain.
Oh, it does not. Okay,
Does
yeah.
not.
Okay, go through. Oh, try. Do we do the athletics check on that door?
All right, you're gonna try to lift the trap door up as the cat form.
Yeah. So that'd be
Alright.
what, strength?
Yes, strength
With
check.
the negative at disadvantage.
Strength check. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. as far as lifting things up go as a cat, yeah, that's probably a disadvantage.
Alright, but disadvantage we go. Wee. Okay, we got a 15.
Still pretty good, but what's your strength score?
2.
No, the cat form's strength.
Oh, the
score.
cat form.
-4.
Negative.
Oh, no.
So that's technically a 9.
It's a 11. It's 11. Oh yeah, wait.
No, it's technically a 9
Wait.
because it's disadvantage.
Oh yeah, disadvantage.
It's 13
yeah, 9,
minus
okay.
4. Yeah, no, you're a cat, and you try to wrap your paws around, and you feel like it could almost move, but that trapdoor ain't budging.
Start screaming again.
You hear that from inside loose.
I walk back to the outhouse and I just go to open the door again, just normally.
Yeah, and you see a cat running around in circles as as you take a look over and you see another trapdoor that is just sitting there.
Am I able to open it?
Would you like to try?
Yeah.
You reach down and with 2 fingers you lift it up gingerly, no problem. It opens. And you see a ladder that leads down into this circular passageway.
Don't jump down that. Stare at Lucen with an angry face.
I step back.
I put my nose up in the air and go in the trapdoor. Pissed off again.
So you begin to climb down the ladder as a cat?
Oh god.
I jump, surely, right? Land on all
You
fours.
jump. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Can
go
we
ahead
see
make
the bottom? How?
No, it's pretty
how-
dark. You
how
don't see the
big-
bottom.
Oh.
Go and make an acrobatics check for me. Straight acrobatics check with the cat stats.
Okay, so from the cat stats, so acrobatics.
Is dex.
It's not determined. Oh, Dex. Oh, damn, 15. God damn.
Plus 50. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's 15.
Well,
You
no,
said dex,
it's
right?
plus 2. The mod.
Oh,
Whenever
okay,
I say
okay, so
it's plus 2.
So I got a 12. I got a 12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's enough to take half damage. Don't worry.
What?
As you jump about 30 feet down ish, and you take 10 points of damage, 19 half to 10, to chip
okay,
away
here's
at your
my
temp
cat.
HP. Because
Let me
remember,
put
you
this
get
right here.
you get like 20 fucking 7 temp HP or some shit.
Yeah, so we do this. All right, I start screaming again.
You can hear it echoing from the bottom, Lucian, as you begin to turn around and leave the outhouse.
Is the Mason gonna be like, what the fuck is going? Is there a cat?
Oh fuck me!
I think there's some cats mating in the outhouse.
Do you just leave?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. After a few seconds of screaming, nothing happens. You are alone in the darkness of the sewer.
All right. Cast Starry Wisps.
You can do that in You can do that in shapeshift form, right?
Sure can.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. What are you casting it at? Are you like trying to just like hold it?
Just into the darkness. Just hold light. I need some kind of light.
Okay, so you cast it forward and it kind of just goes for how far does it go? Like 60 feet. Yeah,
60 feet.
And the orb kind of just travels for 60 feet, and you do get a bit of light as it goes through, but as it reaches its 60-foot range, it kind of dissipates, and you get the sense of just, it seems to be a pretty refurbished sewer system. and you see a couple hallways in the distance as you send the light through. However, after you send the light through, make a perception check.
As the cat stats or my stats?
Probably still a cat
I think that
stats.
would be, I think that would be mine, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'll let you use yours. Fuck it, doesn't matter that much.
Because I'm gonna say like the athletics and stuff that makes sense, but because it's my brain.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Natural 20 plus 9, and you definitively hear the slishing and sloshing of footsteps running down one of the sewer passageways, heading towards your direction, getting louder.
We're gonna go the opposite way.
You go the opposite way. Do you duck into a?
Yep.
Do you duck into a side tunnel, or do you still stay in the section you're on?
I'm faster than whatever's chasing me, so regardless, we keep going.
Okay, you just keep going. All right.
Yep.
You begin taking off the opposite direction, and as you begin taking off in the opposite direction, you get the faint hearing because of your natural 20 of the guards turning onto the tunnelway that you're on, but then continuing to run, but you're faster than them at the moment. So as you're running down this main passageway, you look forward, and with your dark vision ahead of you, you can see a dead end. You can go left or right. Which way do you want to go?
Let's see. We're going left.
All right, you head left. You make your way down the passageway after making a left. And let's see here. Yeah, okay. You head down the sewerway once more, and you get to the extent of what your dark vision range can see, and you see one guard standing at a cross section about, I think it's like 60 feet ahead, I think is your dark vision range, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't seem to have noticed you or heard anything. He is just standing motionless at the cross section.
We just walk past him and then hiss at him as we go. It's not like it's uncommon for a cat to be in the sewers. The other ones I was worried about because they might have saw me cast magic. This one I don't give a shit.
Okay. You go to walk past him and hiss at him, and what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here! He attempts to kick you.
Dodge it.
Does an 18 hit? I think that meets your armor class, no?
As a cat,
Well, remember you have the minimum AC thing. I think it's like, yeah, right here. 13 plus your
Equals
wisdom
a 13
modifier if
plus-
it's higher than the beast.
plus wisdom.
Yeah.
So wisdom plus 5. Oh yeah, so yeah, 18. It's
18.
exactly the same.
All right, sick. So you're going to take. Let's just do this. Oh shit! Nice. 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you get kicked
Jeez.
by his metal boot.
Yeah, we gotta be more careful. We gotta be more
You
careful.
go,
when we have HP.
And he kind of knows how hard he hit you and was like, hold on, let me make an intelligence check for bro. Yeah, that's enough. Just barely enough. And he's like, wait a second, how is that thing still alive? And you kind of hear that mumble under his breath as he begins to take out a crossbow from his back.
Run! Fucking run! Fucking run!
Okay, so you're running away. Within the next 60 feet of movement roughly, I think you have. If you action dash.
As a cat.
Oh, you have 40, so 80. Yeah, okay.
40.
So at about that 50-foot mark, if you action dash, you come to a crossroad where you can turn left or right. Which way would you like to go?
Left again.
All right, left again. Okay, so you're heading back north. Okay, so you manage to make the turn, and you hear the of the crossbow shot hit the gravel behind you. So you made it just in time, and you hear the clanking of armor running after you. Oh god, this is taking a turn. I should have expected this to happen, but god damn it, I wasn't expecting it to happen. Alright, so we'll put this on pause here as you make the turn. I'm gonna get to Glavinus and Elion going to the archive, but I need to go to the bathroom first, so we'll take a quick few-minute break here. So think about the questions, Elion and Glavinus, what you'd like to try to find out about the circle while I go to the bathroom.
Yes, circle. How can we go? We find it's the circle, Nerdum.
Surely. When is the Super Bowl again?
Huh?
Today.
Today? Oh, okay. Oh, it's happening right now. And bitches don't care.
Okay, so Elion and Glavinus, you guys make your way to the southwest part of the city in an attempt to find the Elven archives, in which you are able to do so.
Aww.
And I don't know if you were here, Glavinus, when I told Elion about it.
I was listening. I just couldn't say shit.
Gotcha. Okay, if you were listening, then this is essentially just a big library that is guarded by the Landalar regime. However, it holds, the information that you would probably seek here. So you walk up to the librarian at the front desk, and and she offers you a greeting of, "Hello. How can I help you today? What information would you like to gather?"
I like to gather some information about, like, this city, like, from, like, before. Like earlier, how this city used to look like a long time ago. Yeah, the history of the city till, present.
The history of Denadare. I can find that for you. If you'd be seated on the table, at the table over there, I will look for just the book for you.
Oh, also, I don't know if this will help or not, but I'd also like it to have like renditions of like how the land kind of looked back then as well. I don't know if that would be included in the same book or if that would be like a different book.
Are you trying to like the outlook or the history of this area in the forest, the soul of the forest.
Yes.
The landscape in which the city rests on.
Yeah. With like, like how the city looked like at different points of time. Like artist rendition, or I guess, or maybe even actual like, you know,
Before and afters.
structural layout. Yeah, before and afters. You know,
Uh,
you kind of know what I'm trying to say.
God. So let me. You were just trying to get imagery of how the city has looked and changed over time, as well as the area that it rests upon.
Yeah.
Okay. I will see if I can find something like that. What about you, sir?
I will. I would like some information on how the city used to do trading in the past, like trading routes, trading methods.
Okay. I think I can find something like that. Interesting questions. I will be right back. Give me some time.
Sure, take your time.
And after about 10 minutes, you would be given 3 books. One is just the history of Denadare, a very commonplace one. The other one would be the landscape residing, the soul of the forest. And then the third one would be mercantile districting.
Okay.
So to read these will cost you about 10 gold per hour. But I believe that this is the
Okay.
information that you would seek.
All right. That sounds good.
I paid. So it would be all of them or per book.
Per book.
So that's 30.
Yep.
Okay, we split that. 50.
We can do it after. It's per hour.
Yeah, it's per hour, so you don't have to pay right now. You can decide how much you pay after you leave.
Yeah.
So
How long we take. Yeah.
So basically, for each investigation check, for what information you can find, will be an hour's worth. So for this first investigation check of the both of you, you can only do one book per investigation check per hour. So obviously the third one will require more investigation checks. But both of you go ahead and give me one investigation check, one per which book that you are reading from.
Shit.
Okay, and
Got
so
a 7.
7 and 8. What information are you
Did
looking
I find
for?
any pictures?
Uh,
Looking
so
looking for pictures, bro.
Though I get distracted by the pictures.
yeah, over the course
So
of the
do I.
first hour, Glavinus, you do find a series of pictures, just denoting how how Denadari used to look, mostly artist renditions of it. But you kind of get lost in looking at like just the overall frame of it. That whatever information you were looking to glean from how the city has evolved over time, there hasn't really been too much change other than it just growing and becoming more stoneworthy over time. A lot of the old builds and buildings that used to be more wooden structures have been replaced with stone over the course of decades.
Okay.
And Elion, as far as your book, you're not really merchant affluent, right? So it really takes you a little while to really delve into this book because it is just, you're used to singing songs and reading tales, and this is just a bunch of fucking bookkeeping, and you're kind of getting lost in it.
Getting lost in the sauce.
So that's the first hour. Let's go to the second hour, where you guys can make another investigation check, but you can add an additional. Go ahead and add your proficiency bonus to this one.
Proficiency bonus.
Yeah, investigation check plus your proficiency bonus.
So it's +1 still.
Where's the proficiency? There, +5. I got 12.
Okay, so 12 and
Brother.
so what? That's plus. But you guys are supposed to have 4 in proficiency, right? At level 9? Yeah, you are.
Yes. That's why I said 5.
Oh,
Plus investigation.
So you both got +5 again. So +5. So a 9 and a 12. Okay, so 12, Glavinus. What question what are you looking for?
I want to see if I can find the teleportation circle building, where it got added in.
Okay. So
when it got added in and where it was.
over the course of
That's
time.
the ultimate goal.
Well, you already kind of know where. If you were listening to Elion talk to Anthony.
Oh yeah, you did say it was.
It is within the Central Palace.
Yeah.
And you can see with that 12 check that they have added in the circle within the palace, decades ago, and have been using it religiously since. Up until the Landalor regime came. And then there's a point in the book that says that the regime disallowed use of the circle to basically everybody. However, you do get a glimpse that says that it may still be active within the anti-magical field, but obviously it cannot be used while it's within that field from the external sources.
See.
which means that if they
I mean,
want to
wouldn't
use
it
it,
though, I feel like it would be able to work. I don't see why it would.
That's just what
I know
you
it's
read. That's
magical
just what
barrier.
you read with a 12.
Oh.
It could be right or wrong. You're not quite sure.
Oh, that's what I read. Okay.
That's what you read with a 12.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand what you meant now. Okay.
And then Dirtum with a 9.
I'm still lost in the sauce.
It's a lot of bookkeeping. It's a lot of numbers. And you find yourself dozing off within that second hour, and you can't find anything really worthwhile.
God damn.
Would you guys like to go again?
Fuck it, I'll send another one because
I'm thinking about it because okay, what other information could I hope to get? I'm trying to think of what else I could even get. How much money is this costing us so far?
10 gold per book
So
per hour. So it's been 2 hours,
So
so
how
that's
much
60
we at?
gold.
Split between us, so 30 gold.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. I'll go one more.
Okay, so this will be a total
Okay.
of 90 gold. One more check. Add your proficiency bonus to this check as well.
Better.
brother. Oh, I forgot to add the. So
it's just plus 5 for both of you, so 15 and 12. Okay, so a little bit better. You guys are starting to get the hang of reading these dry ass books. Which book are you reading, Dova? Are you reading the Denadari history or the Soul of the Forest history?
I'm gonna do the other book on this one.
Okay.
The one that I wasn't reading.
Okay, so Elion, you do begin to finally catch glimpses of pre-Landular regime trade routes of their the last Elven Council allowed trading with basically the rest of Denadare, or with the rest of the races, usually using Henadare as like a in-between point, if you will. So that's why the Strata Highway was allowed to even be built through the forest to begin with, which basically separated the heart and soul at a definitive location, was the acceptability of trade routes with the rest of the continent. Most of those trade routes have been since dried up or not in use after the regime took over, and instead of trading with the Dragonborn like they sometimes did before for specific rare materials that's only found in the mountains, now has completely stopped.
Yeah. And do I get any glimpses of information if the teleporting circle was used for that?
Yes.
The trading.
Yes, you and honestly, recalling information back to Wyvern when you entered the teleportation circle room there, they did have a circle room dedicated to Denadare that was crossed off and inaccessible. That did, now that you have kind of looked into your memory about it, you recognize that that was there. There used to be trading via teleportation between all the major cities. Less so trading for specifically Denadare. You don't get many glimpses of that, but you get more noble royal visitation vibes from the teleporting there. Because the elves, the high sages that resided in the council prior to the regime's takeover, didn't really walk anywhere. They were all affluent magic casters and would just teleport to each major city when discussing political matters of trade routes and shenanigans of the sort. That's more of what the book would tell you. Nothing too specific, though, about it with the roll that you rolled. And then as far as a 15 goes, Glavinus reading The Land of the Soul of the Forest, centuries ago, it was just a big forest before the elves made their settlements there.
And uprising incoming.
Yeah. No.
Like commune with the trees.
And yes, when at first that they built it, it was, living with nature, and even still to this day, the trees in this area are vast and numerous, even as you can see in the background of the picture that I have sent here. There are many, many trees still around. The elves and the sages just made brick and magical stones in order to coexist with the nature that's around them in civilized society for their day and age now. With a 15, is there any specific thing you're looking for that I can potentially answer with you looking through
From
the
the
layout of
land?
the land?
Are there any lizards?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I guess there's two things that I could look for, and you can pick your choose. I guess. One, is there any lizards? We're in the area. Okay, goodbye. B,
Fairy dragons aplenty.
gaming, and then is there any ecological natural resource deposit that was highly sought after in this area, I guess.
Oh, okay. So now you're talking.
That why they built the city
Okay.
near here. Like,
Now that is
Why
a
here?
question. Okay, so because this is called the Soul of the Forest, and you start kind of getting down that rabbit hole within this book with a 15, you can find there is a magical sort of ley line that exists within this forest. It almost describes it as
We're on top.
lifeblood of the continent itself, of magical essence that kind of weaves through all the nature and the beings. There's a reason why the tabaxi live in the forest compared to anywhere else, and a lot of their druidic essence is derived from magical powers that don't really come from any deity or any normal arcane weave, but seems to come from this magical essence that the elves located and settled down upon.
I'm having a revelation. I know how they're powering the force field. I think they're drawing on the ley line. Free gaming.
And that's just not
Makes
here.
sense.
That does echo through the entirety of the forest, but as it gets more away from the soul and into the heart of the forest, that shift turns from a material, planar, magical weave into a more Feywild magical weave, where both the energies of those resources and magical essences kind of coexist. And
Yeah.
that-
So are we on like? Are we on? Okay, I guess maybe you can describe this to me in a sense of like, okay, so we're on like a ley line, but like, are we on? Like, are we near the very source of the ley line, or are we just on a fracture off the ley line? And
With
if
a
we're on a fracture
with a 15, you
off the ley line,
don't
are we
manage
on
to
the
ascertain
node
that.
of a ley line?
You could definitely tell you're on a powerful source of a ley line of this magical weave. You don't know if it's the source, or if it's a node, or if it's something or another else. Based on the roll that you got, you can't quite ascertain
We're on the ley line.
the specific power level,
We'll have to
I
roll again.
guess.
Not rolling again. But okay. So we are on the ley line somewhere. We are on, what is the green ley line?
Between the lines.
Let's see.
Would you guys like to go again?
What the fuck? Gaming. I think I'm good. I'm okay.
You good, Elion?
I think I've read enough for me.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess we could call it that. Yeah. I ain't getting any much useful information, but other than
Your rolls
the-
reflect that, unfortunately.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'm rolling again. I say no.
Bro,
I'll
we're
stay
on the
alone.
ley line of abundance. It's juice.
Okay.
I'm
we're
rolling
there.
again.
Glavinus, are you
Fine.
handing back the other books?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back. to
Okay.
books.
So
I got
this
two books
this will
I
be
got.
45 gold for the each of you, and then an extra 10 for Elion. So this will
Surely
be
that
55
I'll
gold
do
for this next hour.
subtract. Wait, how much am I subtracting? If we're splitting it.
So yeah, if you're splitting it, it's a total of 90 gold, so it'll be 45 and 45. Except Elion's staying another hour, so it'll be another 10 for him.
So 55 for me.
I'll just go down to 45.
I rolled the thing.
Okay.
Surely I find information
Now
now.
that you've finally rolled something good,
I locked in.
state your question once more. That you'd really like to find information of. You want to find information about.
Huh. So, is there any information about does the Landalari regime still use the magic circle for for trading in the actuality, like today, present.
Okay. So as you
Or-
kind of finger through the end of the book and you get towards the very latter pages of what is written here, you find with a 22 that there have been recorded instances of the teleportation circle being activated within the anti-magic barrier. However, none of those teleportations have ever gone to somewhere else within the material plane.
Uh-huh. Does it say where?
It doesn't say where, because it's not a
But it's
natural
not the
20,
material plane.
but you get the sense that a lot of, because trading still is being done to an extent, but none of it has been within the material plane via the current teleportation circle that resides within the central palace. And you would also notice after seeing that information, a little bit of information after that has basically been, it's kind of hard to tell at first, but whatever's written past that has been inked over and basically whited out to delete information from the book.
Can I cast detect magic and see if it was being magically redacted?
You cast detect magic and you can see that there's definitely illusory ink on that section that you're missing on.
Can I do counterspell? I'm probably gonna be
No.
found out.
Counterspell wouldn't work. You would need something like Dispel
Yeah.
Magic.
Which I don't have.
And unfortunately, Glavinus isn't here for you finding this revelation, so.
And I can't. This is not a library where like I can.
Yeah, you
return,
cannot
like,
check out the
take
book. With the Landalar regime taking over this establishment, they only allow people to come in. The library clerk will look for the information that people are requesting. They'll give you the book and they charge you by the hour. And then after you're done paying for it, they'll take the book away from you and put it back.
Yeah.
Landalar
Oh well.
Gage.
Yeah. Also, Rick will 10 gold for an hour, bitch.
Yep.
I didn't question it because I didn't want it to be suspicious. I literally.
Oh well, yeah. No, I didn't question it either. I was like, but.
I also
yeah, no,
made
it
my asking of what I wanted as non-suspicious as possible.
Yeah, same.
Correct. It's almost like I'm being an asshole on purpose.
Because I know you are.
But yeah, no. After that, then I'll just take this information and hand over the book. I pay my 55 gold, which I'm gonna do
Okay.
right now.
And you walk out of the library, and Glavinus is waiting there for you on a bench right outside. I would assume
I
anyway,
tell him what I found.
unless
no,
unless you went Lizord chasing.
Where's bro? He's Lizard chasing somebody.
Do you wait for the hour for Elion to come join you?
Well, let's see if I see a Lizard. Let's see. Is there a Lizard?
No,
Does that mean there's a Lizard?
no,
No Lizard?
Elizard.
Alright, then I'm chilling here. I'm chilling here. Why being like, why did it take you so long to read?
I took 1 hour. What do you mean? I said I was gonna do an hour, so I made the most out of it. Anyways, I tell him what I find about the
He
the
repeats the
instances
information
of
about the magical ink
yeah
and the
the magical
teleportation
ink
circle.
that in the instances of it being used, but it seems like it's not
Yeah.
being used to teleport within the material plane. So maybe the Fey planes or heck even some other shit which we don't know.
It's
Demonic. Oh yeah, there's some demonic dealings now that I remember.
Yeah, if it is still within use, it's probably being used to transport goods faster and potentially also to transport forces to different areas around the world.
Yeah, but it's also the instances within like not within the material plane that's like catching my eye.
Hmm.
So we found
Yeah,
some
that
useful
that, that, could, that
information.
could be the case too.
True.
Okay. And while you
Shall
guys
we break in?
recollect on that information as you make your way back to the armory, after that was a good 4 hours of your day, so you are settling down for the evening. We go back to the high speed chase of a cat running through a sewer.
Officer in
Yeah,
pursuit.
the good part. The good part.
Okay, before you do that, I was like, okay, so we found some good information. We should be getting back, since the seeming might be on its way to, halfway on its way to fall off.
Yeah, you got a few hours
I
left.
wonder how Winter and Lucen are doing, and then we
Diddly
can.
diddly diddly diddly. As
Af-
you hear clanking of metal and cat going through the sewers. You make your left turn and you are heading back north after the crossbow bolt just barely misses you. And you hear in the distance a whistle. I would do it, but I can't whistle. So after you make that left turn and the whistle is heard, you hear clanging of armor once again coming towards the front of where you're starting to run to down a passageway to your left. What would you like to do?
Oh. I guess just keep running. I don't know.
So you keep running, and a guard kind of comes out into the crosswalk where you and the guard were, and you just keep running. You skitter underneath his legs and attempt to go past him. He turns around and begins to pull out his crossbow. There is a passage. The sewer begins to curve around to the right, and this would start leading you outside the city. So you begin to follow that curve, but as you follow that curve, one crossbow bolt is going to attempt to shoot you. So you will be
That's
taking
bullshit.
4 points of piercing damage. Oh my god, is it just enough? It's just enough. That's crazy.
Just-
Or no, wait, that's the temp HP gone. You're actually
no,
still in
that's just
cat form.
that's the temp HP.
Okay,
That's
so
the cat form.
the arrow hits your fluffy tail and takes a good bit of it off as it kind of goes right through it. And it hurts like a motherfucker. But you round the corner and you just barely manage to get through. Oh, you're so lucky I min rolled that. After I almost max rolled the last one. I guess it evens out. And you are now starting to curve right around, and it seems to be going along the edge of the city wall, this sewer system. And as you kind of reach this main channel that's on the outer edge of the wall, you definitely see a lot more proper sewage. as the streams of the water flow begins to sail down and out into the forest itself. So you come to a crossroads that would allow you to basically follow a sewage channel outside of the city, or you can keep going straight along the walls and stay within the network. What would you like to do?
That estate wasn't in the city, right?
The what now?
The one we're looking for, it wasn't in the city. We were like, it wasn't within the walls.
It
right?
is. Are you talking about Darovira's mansion? It's within the city.
Bombs. We're gonna say within the walls, inside the.
Because you see this diamond that I've got here? Basically, you can kind of think of it
Uh-huh.
as this. This is kind of where you started, and you started off going this way, and then you made a left and then a left, and now it's kind of forcing you to go right along the wall here, or there's a water sewage channel that would take you into the dumps out of the city, potentially, but you'd have to go into the water, the sewage, in order to figure out where the fuck that goes exactly.
See, no, we're not going.
So you stay within the system and you begin traveling this way.
Yep.
Okay. So you now hear the clanking of guards and stuff from all directions as they all begin converging on this area. And do you just keep going straight, or would you like to take any of the branching paths that go this way? Because any path that goes this way is just going to be water sewage dumps outside the city, to an extent.
I have a plan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of these branching ones, but as we turn the corner, we're gonna conjure animals. Make multiple cat copies.
Okay. So, go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Just to see if you're able to cast it in a branching path where you're not seen.
Oh. Uh-oh.
God.
It's gone bad.
Okay.
What did he
so,
roll? What did he roll?
Natural
I
one.
can't see. Oh my fucking god, bro!
So you turn the corner, and you look and you see no one, and then you begin to, while shapeshifting, because you can do this one while shapeshifted. Fortunately, you begin to cast the spell, and then the 5 other woodland creatures or so pop up around you. But as you look up from that cast, you notice a guard not 10 feet to the side, staring directly at you. It's a spellcaster! And pulls out his crossbow once again and shoots shoots at you. So let's take this.
Bro, is Winter dying?
Yes. The crossbow bolt misses.
I was talking to Papa Nova. What the fuck is happening?
The crossbow bolt
hear-
misses.
It's gone bad. It's gone bad.
Oh my God.
But you now see, and all your woodland creatures are out, and that guard is reloading another crossbow bolt. Well, no, actually, he would probably be running directly towards you to apprehend you. What would you like to do? You've successfully casted your spell.
Charge the dude with the spellcaster, or with the woodland creatures.
Okay.
Run him down with all the cats.
All right, so go ahead and roll a damage roll of whatever the woodland creature's damage is, plus your own cat damage roll, I guess, would be the way to go about it.
All right. Cat determine dexterity. Does this cat's flank is? Oh, that's just distance. Okay. Melee attack is a +4. And it does 1 slashing damage.
Cool.
Nice.
At least you get your
Um,
temporal strike or whatever. Your tempest
Yeah,
strike.
and then plus the Tempest Strike, which is
Primal strike, an extra D8. So you get a D8
So, yeah,
plus
D8.
+1 basically.
D8
and
plus 1
plus conjure animals damage.
they give advantage, which would be a 3d10.
Okay, so roll 3d10, 1d8 plus 1. And then it's a dexterity saving throw. Okay. It's the stat for these guys. They'd have +2, 6. So they failed. So they take full damage from this.
#21.
Okay, 21. That's a really good roll, actually, and that is enough to do it. As he makes out the yell after shooting you and begins to pull out his sword, but before he can get the sword out of his sheath, all of your conjured woodland cat animals just begin piling on him and biting the shit out of him, gouging his eyes out. And you jump up with a claw strike with your primal strike, and you kind of hit him right in the throat with your claws of whatever electrical or any other type of damage that you'd like to use with that claw slash. And it drops him instantaneously between all three things happening at once. And however, more guards, and you hear at least 6 or more guards, just footsteps, clambering down these tunnels. What would you like to do now?
Why are there so many guards down here?
Why do you
So we want to go. We want to go here, right? Or we want to go here?
No, you're trying to go there.
Here, right there. Okay. All right. We continue down this path that we went through.
Okay, you continue
this
down that
branching path
path
right
you
here.
went through, and guards are now starting to appear on some of the cross sections, including you make a left because you think that's the way you're supposed to go, and you see another guard there as well.
Charge him!
Okay.
He can't stop us all.
You will pull out. Fuck you.
Bro's doing the Area 51 strat, bro. They can't kill us all.
Fucking hell. Okay, well, I'll make one more dice roll to see if he can hit you with a crossbow bolt. That's a natural 1. Okay. So as he pulls out the crossbow and begins to shoot you, another guard comes up from behind. And the bolt ricochets, and that guard takes 6 points of piercing damage. As you jump onto this guard, so once again, go ahead and make all the similar dice rolls that you did before. This guy will make a dexterity saving throw to take half damage. 13, I believe, does not save. 28 is definitely enough to take him down as all the animals begin to kill this guy. And the other guard at this point is actually kind of terrified.
I was gonna say, I'd be terrified.
And oh fuck. Okay, so yeah, no, he will just he's just going to run and wait for more guards to come, actually, yeah. He's going to back the fuck up and group up with other guards. So this gives you an opportunity to run. So you've turned left and you are now making your way somewhat in this direction.
Bro's gonna get cat bans in the city.
You have another crossroad path that go. Well, which way would you like to go? Straight, left, or right?
Go right. Right.
So you go right. So you go start making your way this way. and then you get to another crossroads. Where would you like to go?
Left.
Okay. And as you make your way left, you can now kind of see what looks like to be a more area suited for residential living as you begin to make your way farther away from the wall. So you see a lot more droppings and more sewage pipelines going down. However, as you feel like you're going now in the right direction and you make your way into the area that you think you need to be, due to the heightened alerts, there is a red and white gate that now has 6 guards in front of it. Some holding crossbow bolts, and because there were reports of a swarm, some are holding literal Molotov cocktails.
Jesus. For cats?
They don't know exactly what it is. They just
Killer.
know it's a bunch of rodents, basically. So you begin making your way, and you can get a sense of seeing that gate, and you can see these guys with oil lanterns and crossbows and swords and mysterious fucking bottles of fluid as ready to go. Go ahead
Oh,
and make a
no.
stealth check for me to not accidentally
The
get
mysterious
seen with your
bottles.
swarm as you kind of come into this area.
Bro, they're trying to put you in the jar, Winter. Can't let them.
24. Okay, you're good. So you kind of step back before making this turn, before getting seen, and you still hear footprints kind of echoing around, but it seems like they're all kind of getting lost in this network. What would you like to do?
I guess the smart thing would be like how close are we? You said we're in the district, right?
You're pretty close, but it's this portion of whatever seems to be here is locked off by a barred gate. Something you could fit through if you were a cat, but it's being guarded by 6 guards at this point. Almost as if it is indicating that this does seem to be an entrance into an important individual's underground area.
Okay. Can I see past the guards from where I'm standing?
Make a perception check. You can get a glimpse of what's past the guards, and it does seem to be a ladder that goes up.
So what you're saying is it's not out of the realm of possibilities to Misty step past them.
Not, I mean, with your dark vision, yeah, I'd say it's a possibility if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to deal with them like that. 6 of them at least, not while in cat form. However, I just realized I cannot Misty Step while in animal form.
Correct.
At least I don't think I can.
How come winter adventures always end up being so fucking retarded? I love it.
Uh, okay. I think what we're gonna do. Damn. We're gonna
Pencil
go.
is greedy.
We're gonna get out. Are they all roughly the same guards, or are they like? Is there like you got What I mean by that, like, there's not like a bigger one out of the bunch. They're just roughly the same. Like some of them have Molotov cocktails and stuff like that. That's about it, right?
There seems to be one that is wearing a slightly different uniform among these 6.
What weapon does he have?
He has a longsword.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of animal form in the dark.
Okay. Are you dropping the woodland animals, or what are you doing?
Yes, we're dropping the woodland animals as
with
well.
them? Okay.
I don't need them. And then, I can see the guards, right? Like, there's no doubt about it. Oh yeah, you already said that. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Gias on the commander one.
So you give a verbal command to a creature that you can see within range, ordering it to carry out some service or refrain from an action. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. While charmed, the creature takes 5d10 damage if it acts in a manner directly counter to your demand. It takes this damage no more than once each day. Okay. What command do you issue?
I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna tell the group of people that I believe I saw the group of cats just east of here tearing apart your men, and that you should order your men to go investigate.
Okay. First off, you're not in a Landalar regime outfit. You are just some random seeming elf.
Right.
So you walk up and you do that. So let me make a wisdom saving throw for Broski. Just to see if he resists it at all. Let's see here. So it is a +0. So he fails. However, as all the guards begin to walk up to them, yelling this at them, they're all gonna make insight checks. All at +0, but still. Okay.
That one guy? Clearly
That one
convinced.
guy is very convinced that if one guy begins to start to take off running, he grabs a Molotov and begins to run off. A couple of the other, 3 of the other guys are hesitant about it, but begin to walk away. But 2 other guys remain and they're going to ask, "What are you doing here?"
I'm gonna say, I was shit. I heard a rustle when I was walking the streets of whistles and screaming, and I was checking out to make sure people were good. And when I came down, I saw a swarm of cats tearing soldiers from limb. Because we are in the residential district, right? Near it, at least. So it's not far off.
Yes, but you should know as a citizen of Denadare, access to the sewers is strictly forbidden by the populace.
I heard screaming coming from the sewers. It was very loud. Anybody walking by could hear it, and I was just investigating.
Okay, well, the leader takes 15 damage as he is not doing your command of following the thing because he doesn't have to. Target automatically if it can't understand while charmed. Because yeah, it doesn't really force him. It just says you're charmed. Of course, the target must succeed. Is charmed while charmed, the creature takes 5d10. If it acts directly counter. Yeah, the spell is so weird. Oh, this is a casting time of 1 minute. I just realized.
What do
Swift casted
you?
I just realized that that's a casting time of 1 minute. So you would have had to begin walking towards them, casting that for 1 minute. So for that whole minute,
Waving hands. They're looking at him like, the fuck? I guess
oh my
roll
god.
to
Okay.
see.
Hold on. Are you sure you want to do this spell now that you know the casting time is 1 minute? Because we got to revert back a little bit. Because this is going
What
to
did he
change
even
things
cast?
drastically. It's called Gias.
Yas? I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever heard of that.
like Code Geass.
The fuck?
You haven't heard of the
I
anime
don't think I've
Code
ever
Geass?
heard of that.
You've never heard of Code Geass, the anime?
No. I've heard of that, but I'm just saying I've never I don't think I've ever heard of a spell called Yas before.
Here, you can read it, Dova.
I honestly don't know how the casting times work. I thought it was just like the ritual stuff.
Oh, yeah,
where I'm not in combat.
action is 6 seconds to cast.
No,
It's basically instantaneous. Ritual is 10 minutes. This is a casting time of 1 minute. So basically, how you would have to do this is you'd be walking towards them, and you'd be channeling this magical weave in your hand for an entire minute, while yelling at them or issuing the command for this one guy to carry out. Like, don't you have Charm Person? It would be better for you to just use Charm Person rather than Gias, is what I'm saying.
Okay, we'll do that then. We'll start with that, the charm person.
Okay, so we'll pretend this was Charm Person. So you have advantage on charisma checks to make him. So he already failed the. I'll do one roll for him. Okay, because that's at disadvantage because he's charmed. Oh wait, no, he would have. Oh well, the first roll was still a 9, so yeah, no, it's still fine. As he would normally have advantage because he's an elf. So the leader begins instructing the other guys to go. Okay. Now it kind of works out because you have successfully charm personed him, and you and him now basically are convinced that the swarm of cats is doing stuff over to the east. And even though one of the guys doesn't really go, he can't disobey his commander. And they begin to kind of walk off as they begin looking for the cats, except for the lead guy who is still at the gate, charmed by you.
So no one else is in the
Spell is
area,
very-
right?
They're all beginning to leave. Yes.
So, because he is charmed, he is willing, correct?
Kind of, yes. It depends on what it is.
All right, we're casting Feign Death on him.
Or you can cast this at level 9, make it last forever. You can, is what it says.
Okay.
This is just like
So,
it's just like suggestion, powerful suggestion. Because it only charms them; it doesn't force them to do it.
the
They're
charmed
just more likely
creature
to do it.
is
They're charmed.
friendly to you. When the spell ends, the target knows it was charmed by you. Okay, hold on one second.
Yeah, you tell them to do action, right? And then they're charmed, so they're not forced to do it. But if they do anything that directly counters what you ask them to do, they take 5 to 10. They can only take that damage once per day. So it's like you can tell them to do something, and they're more likely to do it, most likely because they're charmed, because they like you, right? So they're
Helpful.
probably gonna fulfill your wish.
A friendly
most
NPC may still need persuasion if the requested action is dangerous or costly.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so
So they can still disobey even under this spell. They're just gonna take damage.
yeah. No, yeah. This one isn't much of a problem. I'm trying to determine how Feign Death would work, because even though he's friendly
Has to be
towards
real.
you, I'm not sure if that would make him will. Okay, you know what I'll do for this? In order for this to work, because I think it'll be really cool if it does. I think it's very funny. It's very, very, very well thought out, honestly. I love it. But I need you to make a persuasion check that you're basically convincing him that you're casting something that will help him rather than hurt him.
Okay. So I just say like, oh, I'm casting you guidance or whatever, so you can find the cats better. Sure.
Yeah.
So you
Something
said
like that.
Persuasion.
So make a persuasion check. Okay, you're good. 10 was the DC.
Nice.
So, after charming him, you then walk up and cast Feign Death. So remember to get rid of all these spell slots. So first level spell slot, third level spell slot.
Yeah.
I think that's it so
Oh, yeah, I
far,
forgot
since we
about
didn't use the 5th level spell slot.
You said first and a third, right?
Yeah, first and a third.
I don't think I casted anything else. Oh, I cast Starry Wisp as well.
Well, that's a cantrip, so you're fine.
Not well. Oh yeah, you're right.
Wait, where'd Gios go?
I put it back in here.
Okay. All right. Well, remember, prepared spells are kind of like out for the day, so you can. So.
Well, oh yeah. You're right. Okay, so yeah.
So you can't just change them at will. You can only change them once per day. But besides the point, no need to worry about that too much. You do successfully feign death the guard captain as he begins to start like poking out and looking for the swarm of rodents that has been reported, and he falls to the ground unconscious for the next hour.
With that being said, I turn back into cat and go through the guards. Go through the bars.
Okay, you go through the bars and you find what seems to be a little outpost with a sewage drain that comes down underneath the house and a ladder that goes up a side tunnel to it.
Can I try climbing as a cat?
Yeah, make an acrobatics check.
All right, acrobatics. That'll be strength, or that'll be dexterity. So plus...
Yeah, dexterity. I'll let you use dexterity for this. Going up is easier than going down. Okay, yeah, 15 is enough. You climb up to the ladder and you get to the top, and there's a trapdoor there.
All right. We're gonna try to push it open.
Strength check. Don't you have -4?
Oh wait, it's -4. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
it's
So
6.
okay, so it would be 6.
Yeah, you give it a head nudge and it doesn't move.
Oh, goddamn. Start screaming again. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I guess get out of cat form once again. There's 2 fucking wild shapes just gone, and then you open it like a normal human being. And be
Okay.
boring.
You attempt to open it and it's locked.
Come on.
Time for lockpicking lawyer.
Oh, true. I can lockpick it. Oh wait, we have the blowtorch.
Wait, what
A
blowtorch?
blowtorch?
Is it a
Wait,
blowtorch
what?
or a torch?
Or what the fuck did he give? Oh, yeah, a torch, a rope,
Just
and
a
a chain.
normal
Torch, bro.
torch.
Where the fuck you
Regular
get a
torch.
blowtorch?
I don't know. I don't know. All right. We have the mason tools on.
Yeah, those. I mean, you have thieves' tools
Oh,
apparently.
yeah.
Like over
Oh yeah, I
here,
do have these
so-
tools. Okay, yeah, I do have these tools. Hold on. If I'm losing track of my shit. Okay, we're gonna use these tools and to pick a lock.
All right, go ahead and give
These
me
do 10.
a. Are you proficient with thieves' tools? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I think. So, because of your thief background, right? Yeah, criminal background. You are proficient with thieves' tools.
Yeah, the criminal.
So go ahead and make a dexterity check plus proficiency bonus.
That would be a 3, and then proficiency would be 4. So 3 plus 4, 7.
Yep.
Oh, I needed that.
All right. 16 is just barely enough as you ting seems to open up. Do you go up through the trapdoor?
Yes. We've
Okay.
gone this far.
You go
Not
up
gonna
through the
stop
trapdoor, and you find yourself here. What would you like to do? It seems rather silent except for the noises below.
We're gonna close the trapdoor below us and then relock it.
Okay.
He found the way in.
What would you like to do?
Cat.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think I'd get this far.
Remember.
You hear idle footsteps outside the walls that kind of pertain to the storage room. Just walking around.
We're gonna stay quiet, listen for a little bit, see if any chatter happens.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check to see if you can pick up on any conversation. Very nice. You hear 2 guards kind of chit-chatting along the walls, and you hear, man, did you hear there's some swarm of rodents that have killed 2 guards in the fucking city sewers? Yeah, that's fucking wild, man. I know those normal ass sewer guards aren't very beef, but how the fuck can they just let a bunch of fucking, like, rats or cats or whatever the fuck they are just beat the shit out of them? It seems kind of weird. We've never really had a problem like that before. You think anything else could be up about it? I don't fucking know, man. We don't get paid enough for this shit. You think we should at least put extra protection around our sewers? I mean, they did. We moved a couple guys down there, but maybe we should check out the storage area and see if anything's coming up. As you hear the
That's
footprints begin to get closer and closer.
Well, this becomes very awkward.
5, 4,
Turn back into a
3,
cat and start screaming again.
2, 1.
I said it. We're going back into a cat and we're gonna start screaming. Hopefully
Hopefully
it scares them.
What the fuck?
And we're gonna reconjure animals.
Well,
The cats are back.
all right. Well, we're just gonna have to roll for initiative here. So before you do that, let me roll for initiative
Where?
properly. So let's just do this.
What I tell you?
1, 2.
That's
Bro's
scary.
really, bro's really gonna get the cats banned out of the city, bro.
Bro went in there and was like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. Go cat and do mating call.
I was gonna be like, surely Winter starts acting cute or something. I don't know, bro.
Okay. Let's see here.
No, just full
Be a
violence. grab the
damsel
nose.
in distress. And be like, oops, I'm stuck in the trap door.
Help me, step guard. I'm stuck.
I need some escorting.
Oh god, okay. Alright. Let's see if this works.
Bro.
You guys can ignore your own initiative rolls.
Yeah, no, it's
Bro's
Yeah,
gonna
the
get,
rubber initiative
bro's
is
gonna
very
get
odd.
the security even tighter than than it has to be because of it.
Okay. I mean, this is very bad, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Winter, I already rolled your initiative down on the bottom right. I'm going to start using this this initiative tracker that's from our mini injector, our
Oh, I
health
didn't
bars
see that.
thing. So you can see down in the bottom right here, we have the
Oh,
rounds.
did you set them up?
Yeah, I did set them up. So now we
Set 'em up on our
can roll
minis and
this
everything
way
for us?
because I think it'll be easier for, especially me, because keeping track of enemy initiatives is really rough. So yeah, everyone's is set up and it should have your proper dexterity mods on it because
Yeah, no,
Winter
I
does have a
Wait, which
very
one?
high
I
plus.
didn't see. Where are they?
I mean, they're attached to your UI on your miniature.
No, it's basically what we had before, to where we had a token essentially. That whoever
Okay,
initiative
Winter,
just
you
button
you are
down.
first. You are in cap form, which means you can now cast Conjure Woodland Animals as your action should you decide to do so, unless you'd like to do anything else.
Nope, we're gonna cast Conjure Witch and then let me bring all these. Bring all these. There we go. And there's my friends. We have made it inside.
Say hello to my little friend.
Bro's one-man armying right now. Bro, I can't believe that you're doing what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I don't have any better ideas. Yeah, so okay, I casted that, and I think that's my.
Good thing bro tanky as shit.
You know what? We're gonna cast it at a level 4. Is what we're gonna do.
God.
So that way they do 1 extra D10
Okay.
of damage. And I
Now-
think that's. I'm just gonna. What's up?
Now I will say, as you notice these guards, these do seem to be the more elite guard of Darovira. They are not the average guards that you saw underneath. Just so you know.
What else? I'm already fucked. What other
I
point
know.
do I
I'm just
have?
letting you know. I'm just letting you know. You are here now. So, woodland animals, you don't move or anything. You stay put.
I really
I
can't
hope you
move
have
anywhere.
action surge.
I do not have action surge.
Okay. All right. Then it's the guard's turn.
That's what I'm saying. I hope you have action surge.
Okay, so number 1 will go. And yeah, he's just going to walk forward and pull out his great sword, and he's going to make 2 attacks against you. So walking into the animals, it does something, right?
If you're within 5 feet of the animals, I believe they do. I'm sorry, within 10 feet. They have to make a. I can force the creature to make a dexterity saving throw. On failed, the creature takes 3d10, but because it's a level 4, it's a 4d10.
Okay. So he's going to make a dexterity saving throw. Both his attacks miss, luckily for you. Gonna make a dexterity saving throw. 19, lucky for him. So is that full damage or half damage?
Doesn't say, so I would assume it's full
Uh,
damage. Or no, wait, he saved it.
Yeah, he saved. On failed save, the creature
I don't
takes
think
3d10. A creature on a failed save, the creature makes 3d10. Creature makes the save only once per turn. Enters
not
a
say
space
it-
within
it-
10
if-
feet of the pack or ends. Okay, so you choose to attack him there, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, because you can only do that once per turn. Oh, whenever a creature. So you can do it per creature. Okay, so you could do it to the other guy too, as he enters the space as well. So he'll make a dexterity saving throw as well. He gets a natural 1, so you get to roll the 40-10 damage against him. However, he will make 2 attacks against you. 19 and a 13. I assume the 19 hits.
Yeah, because I'm at 18.
Okay. 2d6 plus 3. Wow, okay, cool. You take 5 points of slashing damage. And how much damage does he take? 18.
18.
Okay, he takes 18. So that is the first 2 creatures' turns. So now we move to 3 and 4. As the guards begin to yell out and shout out, "What's the commotion over there?" And he sees the swarm of rats here. And he will...
shit!
Swarm of cats now.
Some cats.
And he will pull out a crossbow and attempt to shoot you. He will make 2 crossbow shots. The woodland animals doesn't like obfuscate you. It doesn't treat you like mirror image, right?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. So this is just a +3 to hit.
It's the only thing I do say, you have advantage on strength saving throws when you're within 5 feet of the pack.
Gotcha. So just strength saving throws. Ooh, a 17 and a natural 20. Okay, so the natural 20 obviously hits. So you're going to take 2d10 plus 1 doubled.
Oh, it's not good.
Oh no. Okay, so that's... Ooh,
24.
20, that is 28. 29 points of piercing damage, straight up. From that one crossbow shot. Hits you directly in your chest.
Well, we're out of cat form.
Okay.
See you. So I had 22. believe.
You had 24 HP? Yeah, 24. So you take
24.
5
so
points of
minus-
overcarry. Or 4 points. Or no, 5 points. 5 points. It was 29. And then at that point, oh, make a concentration check for the Conjure Woodland Animals for that one. And technically the one before it too, but the other one is a DC. You have a DC of 10 and a DC of 14.
Two.
So you're good.
11.
Well, remember it's more than a +2. It's because you get to add your wisdom to it.
Oh,
remember?
my wisdom. Yes, right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because so that would okay.
Because of one of your perks, which is luckily going to save you in this because I'm trying to find it here. I know you have it. Improved circle form. Oh yeah, increased you gain while in wild shape form. Oh wait, while in wild shape
Not in
form.
wild shape.
Oh. Oh, and you could have been dealing extra radiant damage with your attacks. Wait,
I
normal.
forgot about that.
Oh, it's not extra. It just changes it from normal to radiant. Okay, never mind. So it's not extra, but it's just a different damage type if something's resistant. I see. However, you are not in wild shape, so you do not get the increased toughness, unfortunately. Which means you do lose concentration on your Conjure Woodland Animals. Okay.
Wait, does that take effect before or after I lose? Because I the Constitution saving throw. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Wait, the what? What takes effect?
Because it knocked me out of. So when I take it like while I'm still, because if it hit me.
Oh, you're right, because
Uh,
that was the attack that knocked you out. Okay, you know what? Because that all happened at the same time, I'll allow you to maintain the concentration. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Because you were in wild shape when you got hit by that attack. However, at this point, they obviously yell, "Intruder." Oh boy. Next guy, he's going to walk up and get into range here, but he can't quite see through the door. So he is just going to stand there and wait. It is now back to your turn.
We are going to go. Let's see.
Oh yeah, these guys are right here.
Hmm. We will use our last wild shape to turn to a snake.
Okay.
Snick.
And that is, I believe, going to wild shape as a bonus action.
Correct.
So we are going to do a multi-attack on the one that I've already hit, which would be snake takes 1 bite and uses constrict.
Okay.
So I do. Damage. So I gotta roll if I hit him, right?
Yeah, you have to
First,
roll to
and then
hit
it's
for your
like,
bite attack.
+6.
13 does not hit. Oh yeah, you also get the ring also as well. Actually, remember your ring gives you a +4 to hit now instead of to damage,
Okay.
or plus
just roll a
D4
+4.
plus a D4. Yeah. 2. Okay. 15 still just doesn't hit. Could have if you'd rolled a 4.
Okay, so I missed the hit, but I can still do a constrict, right?
Strength saving throw DC 14. One can see within 10. 2d8, and the target has the grappling condition. Okay, so strength saving throw DC 14. So you have a +3 to these. That's a 17. So you try to wrap around him, but he is relatively muscular for a guard, and breaks free. Does not manage to get constricted. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do, yeah.
Okay. So one shouts out, keep them surrounded. Don't let them get away. And this guy is going, number 1 goes first. Yeah, with a 1 and 2 both rolled 14, so they move simultaneously. So this guy's going to move around and stand on top of the trapdoor and get into flanking with you guys. So 1 and 2 are going to take their turns. Double greatsword attacks at advantage. 23 to hit.
Hits.
And a 16, which I believe misses.
That does not hit. Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay, so you will take 1 hit. Oh, God giveth and God taketh away. 15 points of slashing damage from the 1 greatsword hit from number 1. And then number 2 is also going to do the same thing. 15 to hit. Or, no, sorry, 17 to hit, which I believe misses because I need to
Does
roll an
not hit.
18. And a 24 to hit,
That
so
hits.
that does. There we go, that's an average roll. 10 points of slashing damage from the other guy. Now we move on to guard 3, who is in the doorway here. He will shoot 2 times with his crossbow through the doorway. No advantage for this. 15 and a 4, so neither of those hit. And then he's going to sheath the crossbow and step in just to block you some more. And then this guy's going to stand in the doorway to make sure that you can't get out. He's actually going to come in, and then he's going to shut the door.
Oh no.
And he'll make 1 crossbow attack, because I'll consider him shutting the door as part of that action. $22 to hit. So that's 6 points of piercing damage. Yeah, 2d10 plus 1, 6 points of piercing damage. Alright, your turn.
I gotta do Constitution. What is it? The saving throws for all those?
Yeah, 3 saving throws. All were just a DC of 10. Or 6, 12, 15, yeah, all of a DC of 10. So you're good. You're good. And you're good. And because they're all within 10 feet, you can choose to do woodland creatures damage to each of them. So I'll make the dex saving throws should you desire to do so. So for creature 1, dexterity saving throw of 11, that's a failure. Creature 2, 15, I believe that's a failure. I believe your DC is 16 or 17.
My DC is 17.
17. Okay, so that's a failure as well. That's a failure. And that's a failure. So they all take this woodland creature's damage.
As it loads. It's gonna be
14.
14.
For all of them, or you have to roll them?
They're all within.
individually?
They're all within 10 feet.
I'm just gonna do all of them with one roll.
Okay, okay.
Okay, your turn.
I guess we'll do the multi-attack again on the one I've been trying to hit.
Okay, that one is the one that's standing on the trapdoor, just so you know.
Oh.
Because he moved
I
around.
mean, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Well,
does it?
he is the lowest HP, so and you would know that. So.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that one then. So. What is it? Uh, 13.
13 does not hit. Did you roll your d4?
No, I did not.
Unfortunately, 15 still misses.
Okay. I guess do the constrict saving throw now.
Yeah, okay. So that is another strength saving throw. Oh, I'm rolling so good on these saving throws, man. 18. I believe that succeeds. Once again, he's just not letting you. He's not letting you get a grip on him. Staying put.
I can't do anything else. I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Yep. The guys are just going to move around you for their turn, and they're all gonna make swipes at you. Yeah, they're just gonna flank you through and through. Oh shit! Hold on. +5 advantage. First two attacks. 24 and a natural 20. So this is the first one. 12 points of slashing damage. And then this is double this one, +3. Okay, you got lucky. So 6, so 9 points of slashing damage from the crit. Got
Jesus.
that?
Yep.
Alright. Second two attacks. 20 total. And a 14. So one of them misses. $10 points of slashing damage. We got 4 more.
4 more.
23. 14. So one of them misses. 9 points of slashing damage. Last two. 18 and 19. Both hit.
Both hit, yeah.
Just do both of these together. 21 points of slashing damage.
8.
And you now, as you begin to hear in this room, the door from the outside is beginning to get chained up. You hear the rattling of chains from the outside of the door, as it seems other guards who have been alerted to this intrusion are keeping the door shut.
Oh, this is awkward.
Also make concentration checks for all the times you got hit, which was, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. DC a 10 on all of them, luckily. But that's still 6 concentration
then-
checks.
7.
Okay, you're lucky.
Oh,
You
wait.
still maintain on all of them. Because while you're shapeshifted, you have to roll like a 2 in order to not maintain concentration on a DC 10. So,
Mm-hmm.
and that last one was the last 2 attacks, the 21 would have been 2 separate attacks. How much health did you have in wild shape form? Because this doesn't matter actually then.
8.
8. So the first attack would have knocked you out, and the second attack would have been a DC of 10, so you would have had a plus 3. Yeah, whatever. I'll allow you to maintain concentration on it. You're gonna need it, should you choose to do so. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything. It is now your turn.
Okay. I'm not gonna win this. What the fuck?
That's me advancing the round. Sorry.
Oh,
Would the
okay.
guards
What
all
the
have
fuck was that?
taken critter damage?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Because I'll allow them to maintain concentration, they would all take DC damage. Let me make their strength saving throws. Or is it dex saving throw? Is it a dex saving throw? It's a dex saving throw. So it's only a 1. Fail. Creature 2 fails. Creature 3 fails. Creature 4 does succeed. So roll the damage for 3 of them. Come on, tabletop. Okay. The one guard's looking pretty beat up, the one that you've been focusing, but the rest of them are still fine.
Is it too late to throw in the towel?
I don't know, do you surrender?
Yeah, I would like to surrender.
Do you stop concentration on your woodland animals and put your hands up and
Yes.
surrender?
Yes. I'm not gonna win this.
You can try.
Nope, not doing it.
Okay.
This
got
man has
spell
been
slots
rolling
left?
nothing but like 20s all night.
Okay. Alright. So, you
I will
stop
take this loss.
concentration on woodland animals. So, let's get these guys out of here. The guards pull out some shackles, and they begin to apprehend you, and you don't resist. As long as you don't resist, they don't do anything to try
He's
and kill you.
resisting. He's reaching.
One of the
Oh,
guards
oh,
says, "We got him. You can open up." As 2 more guards, and you get dragged out into the main room. Okay. Well, I'm not prepared for this, but give me one moment. So you will get brought. Let's see here, up the stairs. Okay. Give me a moment. All right. So as you hear the creaking of the metal doors, and out from the doors. Oh, motherfucker! That's right. These don't open.
Another
Fuck!
door.
I thought these opened. Well, I fucked it.
Another door came out.
Oh, they don't open.
They turn into half doors. You'd have to manually.
You see the looming and intimidating presence of one General Darrow Pyra. Well, this was good timing on that music.
I was gonna say, did you do that?
No, that was
Yeah.
kind of lucky. I'm not gonna lie. So what kind of troublemaker do we have here? A tabaxi breaking into my home through the sewers. Now, what possible reason could you have to be for doing that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Big house, rich city, possibly a bunch of valuables. Why wouldn't I want to?
Ah, so you admit to have malicious intentions for doing this. Well, I suppose that makes this easy then. Say, you seem kind of familiar. You wouldn't happen to have any allies you're here in the city with, are you?
No. I'm just here trying to get a quick buck.
Make a deception check.
I have a question. he mentioned Tabaxi. It doesn't she still have seeming on or no?
Yes, she does. That was
Would
on
he
purpose.
be able to? Oh, okay.
I see. I'm just an
Sorry, I
idiot.
didn't mean to interrupt.
Eight.
I see. Well then. I know you're lying. But that's okay. They'll be found out soon enough. And after all, let me teach you what the Landalar regime does to burglars, thieves, infiltrators, and liars. Winter,
Yo.
do you have any last words?
Huh? What do you mean? It's not
That's
gonna be a
it.
trial or nothing like that?
Mm,
Not for
Bro,
the
he's
way,
the government, bro.
not for the way you did this. No.
Uh,
As he begins to circulate his hand in the air, and you see black necromantic magics appear. And one
what if
word.
I told you I can give?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what if I told you I can give you a bunch of valuables?
I have all the valuables I need, I'm sorry. But now, I say to you, good night. Your vision goes black. And you drop to the ground. That's it.
see,
Well,
not the cat.
He's still got 8 more lives left. He's a cat. He's chilling. Surely.
You can have this back. As the night passes on, the bulk of you begin to see security ramp up within the city. Loosen as you're walking back.
Well, shit.
Hours go by. There's no sign of winter. And security is massively heightened since. The two of you at the archives within your hours as you begin to walk home around that time realistically is when the city guard would be looking for alleged individuals. Because you're all seamed as elves right now, it's not a problem. But you don't know how much longer that could last. You guys make your way back to the Brass Armory, in which a wide-eyed Antonia Dunes looks at you all and says, What happened? Where's Winter?
But you don't know.
We turn to Lucen and see what.
He should have been back by now. And judging by he's not, something bad has definitely happened.
We went to Elvenworks. We went to that shop. The the shop owner there led us to an outhouse that he said led to, was like not like a secret entranceway, but it was like a hidden kind of like back passage for authorized personnel for people to kind of access like the underground sewerways. I guess like the way that it's kind of laid out according to him is the passageways they kind of sprawl through the city, and they kind of all convene under the center, but then they also kind of convene under the mansions as well for the generals. And he mentioned that that if we could kind of navigate our way through the maze, we'd be able to find our way through there. So I helped Winter gain access into the outhouse so that she could kind of navigate her way there, but she never came back. I don't know what happened.
Well, clearly something bad has happened because the security there's more guards outside. There's more patrols. I don't
He
like the look of this.
he definitely got fucking caught.
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this.
Where or how, I don't know, but he definitely got caught somewhere along the lines. Though with how much security is increased by the looks of it just outside, it definitely seems like he got pretty deep. This definitely doesn't seem like a reaction that would happen if he was just stumbling around in the sewers.
Stupid
If
cat.
if
I wonder.
if security was heightened, I mean, that means this sounds morbid, but if security was heightened, that means he like Winter must have found a path through.
Yes, and probably got hit.
Maybe, but I don't see how he would have gotten caught. I mean, he should have found the way. Tried to dip, unless he got caught on the way out.
Either that or she's trying to make her way back. I don't know, but this doesn't
Maybe,
look well.
but she definitely did something.
She did something because she kicked the proverbial wasp nest. Because now we're a little bit swarmed now, and this not good.
I turned to Anthony. Anthony, have you heard any news? Like, is there a reason that you've heard kind of on the streets here regarding, from passerby that have come into the shop regarding, like, any reason for the security?
Well, I heard some utterances about there being some sort of rodent infestation within the sewers.
Probably
Oh.
know who that was.
Okay, well,
Well, there
We
you
don't
have
made
it.
it that far.
Aside from that, I haven't heard much else otherwise.
Yeah, especially since this is all fresh. Other than the guards being guardier.
would it be
We're in the
possible?
dark right now.
Is there a chance? Do we have like informants or something that can maybe check like the barracks, or sorry, not the barracks, the jails around here? Maybe we could just to see if there's any word of like any new prisoners that have been taken in.
Maybe, yeah.
If
I think-
if anything, it would be too suspicious to go out now. Let's say we would
Yeah.
have to wait.
Yeah, no, I think we have to wait and definitely just be a little more cautious because there is more eyes. And
we have to just try to see if we can hear anything about what happened as to why this is the case. Why what is happening is happening, what is happening. So, but judging by Winter's not back, either we see him by tomorrow at the worst, or he's definitely caught. Whether or not where or anything is something we'll have to figure out where he is at.
Yeah, he's at minimum caught.
Yeah, he's at minimum caught. Probably, well, depending on how, where, and what he did, right? Like, if he might just be jailed somewhere, but hopefully he didn't go too far and start something. 'Cause
It's gonna
then,
be a problem if the seeming falls off, though. That's gonna be a problem when the
Yeah.
seeming falls
that will
off.
definitely be a problem, which is why we'll have to find his whereabouts, hopefully, before that causes too much of an issue. Well, it will fall off in the nighttime, so as long as they're not watching him literally the entire time, they probably won't notice until later in the day tomorrow. So if we can find out where he's at, we can maybe do something about it. But I don't know if there's much we can do right now. Just gotta listen to what I said. Don't get caught. What I said.
Stupid cat. Now we're gonna have to bail her ass.
I'm kind of just sulking in the corner,
Yeah.
like hells. I should have gone with her. This is just not how this should have panned out.
Oh well, I guess we just have to wait for now.
Yeah,
Try and get some rest.
what time is it?
At
Is
this
it
point,
late?
it would be pretty. It'd be into the later evening, like 7-8 p.m., getting to be curfew time. In fact,
Yeah, no,
actually,
there's
because
nothing
it's
we
about
can
that
do.
time, you notice them instructing curfew a little bit earlier than expected.
Usually.
Fuck.
Yeah, under normal circumstances, if CC was feeling better, I'd probably want him to go see if he can scout around, skulk around a little bit, maybe find out kind of what's going on throughout the night with his stealthiness. But considering he's under the weather right now, I don't think there's much we can do.
Is Anthony in the room with us, like while we're having this conversation? Like, is he? Because he should be for sure, like up to date that like security is like heightened, just so
Yeah.
that he's kind of on the lookout too.
Yeah. He. I would assume you guys would have brought him in for that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You did ask him a question earlier, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the best thing to do is wait till tomorrow. I've never really seen a state of emergency like this, so we might want to. Well, odds are I'll have to be up bright and
Lay
early
low.
to check, see if there's any information that happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
let-
see if you can get what information you can earlier the better. Just because I think we're working on a clock in terms of like making sure that they, don't maybe kill him yet. Depending, I don't know. This all really depends on like what happened exactly. Because if he went too far and did something he probably shouldn't have, things might be different. But under the assumption he tried his best and did not do anything too hasty, too crazy, I think he'll probably be okay until tomorrow at least. Probably. Hopefully. Surely.
Either way,
Surely.
let's get some rest. As you all bed down in a very uneasy, anxious night. Sleep comes, to some more than others. And you manage to benefit from a full long night's rest. And even though you do so, winter is still not here with you guys. As Antoni dons his garbs and leaves the brass foundry, and makes his way to the outside, or the town square, if you will. Because in the morning, from the faint bit of sound that you can hear, some bell towers sounding off in the distance through the walls in the basement that you're being kept. And through the eyes of Antoni, you guys can see right now, this is the information that he's going to bring back to you. As he walks to the center courtyard, in front of the central palace, a Landular official, the one you now recognize as General Darovira, announces within the public, last night, through the sewers, I had an intruder to my abode. And we suspect there may be more of them. So let me show you all what we do to unaccepted company here in Denadare. And a standing tarp pulled over from behind him. He pulls down the tarp, and hanging from the gallows is one lifeless tabaxi. Let this be a message to any who dare stand in our way. We do not appreciate these types of intrusions. And to any who house such individuals, well, you will be met a similar fate. Now, return to your daily lives. And remember, these criminals will not go unpunished. As the crowd disperses, and Antoni starts shaking in his boots as he begins to walk back towards the foundry and relays this information all to you. And I think it is there we will end the session. A little early, but I think that's okay.
I was like,
Because you guys have planning to do now, and so do I.
No fucking.
so do
way.
I. Well, at least we know where his body is now. Well, where his body is.
Well, we know
Really?
where he is, guys. He's in the cemetery. Guess we'll
No,
go
he's in
get
the-
him. Go dig him
he's
up
in-
real quick. Bring him back.
Yeah, we just need Dragon to stop being fucking sick. I banish his ass.
He disappears. And then he comes
Oh,
back.
It will leave it. It will leave it at that, and then surely you get a you get the fucking
Open
like
cat.
last time.
Alrighty, well, thank you all for
How many
coming.
times you gotta tell you this old man? Curiosity killed the cat.
Curiosity indeed killed the cat.
That's fucked.
Yeah, yeah. You were only
Why'd
supposed
you
to
go
find
in there?
where it was. You found where it was, and then proceeded to go up the ladder, and then didn't immediately go right back down. I'm sorry. I gave you so many chances to try to get away.
Oh, I mean, what was it? Dova said yesterday or earlier there was only a couple guards.
There was, and I mean 4 of them took
yeah,
me
there
down.
was. There, bro. There, yeah, 4, bro. I said there was 4 on the left balcony, 2 on each of the other balconies, 2 at the top of the stairs. And yes, I didn't, and that's what I explained to him. I didn't explain about the like 6 that were in the room off to the in this room right here, this one. There was like 6 in here. There wasn't any in this room. Only the 2 that walked in and walked out. I did not see any posts in there, and there might have been like, no, there wasn't any post anywhere else. There was only like the 6 in the room and the ones posted on the balconies, the 2 up the stairs. There was only 4 in your room, and then 2 outside. That might have been just the 6 from the one room.
That
were
was.
just
I
not
didn't
in
add
that
any
room.
more guards to that encounter. So, but that encounter definitely wasn't designed for a singular adventurer. However, now you guys got planning to do.
We got planning to do, and we got some. I don't know.
What were you
maybe
like
with-
going to do though? Like go up there?
I
beat
don't
'em up
know.
and leave,
I was
or-
I literally had no idea what I was doing. I was just trying to fucking.
Like your sole purpose was to find
Gather
where it
intel.
was.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And then you went up
Well,
there
we
and then
found where
just
it was,
chilled.
and we don't know shit now.
No. Well, but we don't know where it is.
You guys don't know how to navigate
We
those
know
sewers.
that
don't
he
know
found
shit
it
now.
now. We know that he
know
found
that he
it
found-
and he decided to go inside the house.
No. We don't know that. We just know that. We just know that he got.
Whoa,
he
we do
found
know
something,
that.
or he got found.
He said he broke into his
No.
house.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, no, we
From
do
the
know.
announcement,
Yeah,
Darrow
we know.
said
broke in,
he
yeah.
broke into his abode.
Yeah, we do too.
So you would know that he
He's
got
always
into
found
his
it.
house.
And decided to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He found it, but unfortunately, bitch, we don't know.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
let me put it this way, Winter.
We
If
know
you had just
based off
got
of that,
caught
he
by the
found
guards
it.
in the sewer, it wouldn't have been an issue. You would have, you would have been arrested, apprehended. You would have been questioned a
I
little
was-
bit. You would have been let off just fine. But the fact that you got into Darrow Vira's
Probably kicked
house,
out of the city.
plus the answers that you gave him,
I was.
yeah, no, I'm sorry, it was over.
Yeah, I rolled shit all night.
I'm sorry.
That is also.
It wasn't about the rolling shit. It wasn't about the rolling shit. The only the only shit roll you did for him was like, if you had allies or not. It was about your actual answers, as if he was actually going to kill you or not. So I made those judgments personally. Are you okay? Do you feel fine?
Yeah.
Are you chilling?
I mean, I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I just want to make sure
Shit
you're not
happens.
upset. All
Like,
right.
he's more